Okay, I don't know if this is actually live or not. Guessing not though. It's probably gonna be 2 minutes. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hi. We're kind of looking into this. I don't know if this is bugging out or if you guys are super quiet, because it is kind of like semi-bugged out, so not sure if I need to reopen this or whatever. I'm guessing it's... wait, hold on. There we go. Hi, yay. It's 90 minutes left this later. Yeah, it's a new DLC and new season pass for sure. So I'm kind of like looking for clues what this could be. Like, this is the DLC we know from this. Now I think the date of this is not going to be the actual date, okay? Because this is for PlayStation 4. You all know how that went with Valguero. So yeah, I think it's gonna be November, like Extinction, most likely. This one, I'm kind of curious what they mean by winter. Do they mean like early next year, or do they mean like late next year? That's my confusion there. I'm not sure. Hello everyone. It's I'm doing a live stream this early just to speculate, because there's actually a lot of things that could be announced, even though they kind of like messed this up. This is, I think, just a small part of it. I don't think it's the full announcement. So yeah, I wanted to speculate with you guys. Hello, Elizer. So yeah, I still have this one from before they removed it. It's frozen and bugged out, but it still kind of shows the last iteration of it. It's like, I'm not sure what this skull means. I'm thinking swamp for sure, and then you have the lava, snow, and like other stuff. Yeah, I see what you mean, Jens. Or Jens. Unofficial is like up and down. I feel like there's... well, I don't have the right word, I think. It's kind of hard to describe it unofficial, to be honest. Hello. Hi. So, definitely, I'm not sure what this new thing here is. It looks... like this thing right here. I'm not sure. And in general, this looks like a downgraded version of the last one. Oh yeah, skull could mean poison. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think this has some joke in it. Something about PSN, something, something. So this is the text, like text, and this is text. Also, so okay, so my theory is that they're gonna announce more. stuff. Like, wait, is it this one? I think it's this one, yeah. Let's see, they were talking about... wait, no, it's not this one, it's this one. Yeah, here we go. So they were talking about new servers by the end of summer. It's this one, reducing legacy servers by the end of summer to provide some new takes on the ARK experience. I'm thinking they might actually announce new servers. It's actually not that unlikely, to be honest. Like, it's about that time. It's August, like beginning of August now, so could be something there. It could be Classic Season 2 as well. I don't really care. I don't know. If they do something drastic, maybe it will be fun, but they don't really have the tribe lock with like 24-hour invite lock and all that stuff, so yeah. I don't know. Blurry creature that eats the hyena. What? We're talking about some of these? Eats crystal and transform. Okay, yeah, that sounds interesting, actually. Oh yeah. 10-man server would be the biggest pog. Seriously, if they announce 10-man server, I'm gonna be sweaty. So sweaty, dude. No joke. I think this is the pet, by the way. This pet here. I think this thing right there, you see it at this one as well. And this one. So I'm thinking this is like the pet that you get. I'm thinking lava. What is it called? Lava Drake here. I don't know why, but the Lava Drake is kind of the feeling I get from this. Man, sometimes I hate streaming because you get put behind so far. So I'm like quite a decent amount of time behind you guys. So there's this one. I'm thinking tameable, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's like roaming. Maybe it's like taken from Norwegian or Scandinavian lore with the... No, wait, no, it's not Scandinavian lore, it's some other lore. With the turtle, with the world on its back. I think this is a reference to that. So I'm thinking it's tameable. But it might also be just a roaming titan that you could build on. The little thing that eats red crystal because of the big one. Wait, little thing that eats red crystal. Where's that? So the purple crystal, I mean. You're talking about this thing right here. Oh yeah, you're right. That looks like Aberration crystal. Yeah, that's red crystal from Aberration, isn't it? Is it worth to pay 35 euros to get mesh again? Oof. I mean, they've been doing good work. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. They've been working hard on making meshing better. They actually announced something on that front pretty recently. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. This one right here, that's a huge thing, okay? So money grab, yeah, we know that. And meshing is a difficult problem to solve. More progress is made every day. And with it's visible if you play on an official. But automated bans and hardware bans for consoles are the next steps. I'm not sure, they're saying for consoles. Isn't this automated bans, shouldn't that be specified to PC as well? I feel like. Rackby, I think the problem is that PSN has like a lot of like, you have to be a certain amount of days before to even like launch it. So I think the problem lies there, that I think this has probably been visible for a little bit. So yeah, I think they got kind of like, yeah, they lost a lot on that, I think, where they had to be ready with the season pass. I love this image, by the way. Wish I could zoom on this if I do. Oh, oof, yikes, never mind. Does not scale well. They Pixar, no, dude, come on. Got meshed by the same shard we. Yeah, I know they. I think it's hard for them to ban people. I don't know. Just look at small traps, right? So how many servers is there now? There's 80, right? 80 something or 70 something, at least 70, 80. They have to police all of those servers, as well as they need to look at the evidence. They probably have some kind of tag thing now where it tags you as a potential measure, and then they use that, and they have probably like tiers and levels of how they have to go about it, you know? I think that season pass is definitely the biggest thing, but like I said earlier, I think this date is for console. I don't think this is for PC. I think PC is going to be maybe a month, maybe 2 months ahead. I'm guessing November, just like Extinction, to be honest. Yeah, they've been doing good with lost characters, Obey, Anthony. They added a feature where you could relearn, what's it called? Relearn text stuff, so Snail Games. Yeah, Snail Games, they have some backbone, dude. Okay, so they ban often and hard. They are not afraid of wiping the servers. They're not afraid of banning people. They're not even afraid of banning people online, just to underline that. So yeah, it's definitely for all the bad things they do, they definitely have some backbone when they do stuff. See you later, Jens. But okay, so I remember reading something on this. Yeah, I agree. DC games, they never money grabbed. They could have done that with the Scorched Earth when that came out. While the game was still in early access, they could have been like, "Oh yeah, we're happy with the progress. We're happy with how the game is. We're just later," but they didn't. So I don't know. They said definitely is one of those guys that wants to help, but I feel like sometimes he doesn't have the reach he should be having, if that makes sense. So he doesn't he can't affect things as much as he wanted to. A Pixark is not Wildcard though. I just want to specify. I don't know if it's a cash grab. It might be. No clue. But it's not. It's not Wildcard. Same goes. They get a lot of bad feedback because of the whole Atlas thing. And that's not Wildcard either. It's Grape Shot, and Grape Shot is owned by the. Okay, not to be mean here, but the worst kind of leader of Wildcard. So that's the dude that broke several laws and got the company sued. I don't trust him, so yeah. Yeah, Snail Games is definitely not the least corrupt moderators, for sure. Mesh protection is not allowed, no. Climbing peaks only on aberration. I guess, but it's just the plaster, dude. Like you just put a plaster on a huge problem. It doesn't really, you know. help in the long term. It's just a small fix. By the way, can I get this back, by the way? Do you guys know? Can I get like this actual thing without doing anything special? Like, I'm here to speculate on what the announcement is gonna be. Like I said, I'm thinking this one for sure. There's definitely this one. But I'm also thinking they're probably gonna announce something related to this here. Either this or new servers. Sorry. How are you guys doing, by the way? You doing good? Is it hot where you are too? Pretty hot there. And cooking like a fried chicken. I sent this thing right here to Hamilton, and after that he kind of like ate away all my big reveal surprise thing. But it's fine. It's all good. So I was just respecting the time I was like wrote on my community thing by being this early. So I'm pretty much here to chat with you guys. I know they're gonna make like a stream or something, and I'll try to not be toxic. It's cold in Australia, really? How? Actually, the wipe thing, this thing, when it looked like this actually made me feel like they were going to wipe. I don't know why. This looks like like a launch pad to wipe the servers or something like that. So I felt this thing was a small teaser that we might see a wipe, but I don't know. I don't know how Kishko is doing. No clue. I haven't talked to him the last few days. Are we doing on MTS? We haven't really been motivated to play MTS or generally ARK. I've personally had a lot of issues with my dentist messing up and causing me a lot of pain. It's winter in Australia. What? Thought you were like, half of you were like surfing dudes. Announcement has not been done, no. When is the DLC? I'm not sure. I'm guessing November for PC. I don't know, maybe. Just based on like how it was previously. Where's Taz? In Taz. They haven't even got rid of legacy servers. No, they haven't gotten rid of all of them, but they did reduce the amount quite a lot. So it opens up for new servers. What I want the devs to announce, I want new servers, dude. Just give me new servers. Like, DLC is cool. Like this, I love some of the things here. Like the storyline, who cares? Even though it's not horrible storyline, it's just not what the game is for me. And this right here, in an all new mission-based game mechanic. I have a feeling they're gonna put more effort into the good parts of Extinction, which is like open world PvP and enablers like OSD and Desert, or like Titan taming. All of that is like done in the open world, and it does promote open world PvP. So I hope they are doing something like that with this mission thing. Hope it has like a huge area of effect where it tells players around that this is going on. I'm not looking for new tribe members, no. Bottom end of Australia. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The time of announcement is this. I mean, okay, so I see the comment about the spend more money. Okay, so here's the thing. Wildcard, I'm guessing, doesn't make as big of a profit as you guys think. And them not having money means that they cannot, you know, spend as much on new servers or new stuff. And I guess that would be like the point where the game is the most fun. Like that would be the biggest thing they could do. It's just do servers. Excuse me. ORP servers. I wish they would do ORP. I know that Zed tried. He asked the dev team to look into it and like consider it, but apparently they didn't want any of that. I know Wildcard has this thing where they don't want to have anything that doesn't make sense, like lore-wise or logically. So like they lock themselves into this weird thing where if there's no logical way they could do it, they're not doing it. And it has tech. Like you could easily make it logical by having ORP, soft ORP, not hard ORP. Hard ORP is dumb. Like that doesn't help anyone. But soft ORP would definitely be good. And you could have it so that there's a tech pillar, whatever, that only lore-wise only enables when everyone around is in this sleeping cycle. You know, easy fix to the lore. There will be a lot more updates. It's very little blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, yeah. If they get more like money in the bank to do stuff, they probably will do stuff. Like looking at the history here. Yeah, Hamilton, I agree. They really do not want ORP for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I feel like they want the game to be just sadistic for no apparent reason, so I don't know. I think it would be super good if they had soft ORP and made it logical the way they always have to have stuff, you know. But there's tech, so it's not that hard. If the lore is the problem, if they don't want it to be like lore based, you know. How much time still? It's this. Yeah, they definitely do give the money. Like, you get your money's worth playing ARK, for sure. Like, you invest, how much is it now? It's $60 plus. Is it about $60 for DLCs, right? So $120 for. Let's see, I'm actually gonna pull this up. Okay, look at this. Okay, yeah. 3,700 hours for $120. Easy clap, dude. Yeah, I agree, Hamilton. Soft RP, something like your servers with 10-man servers would enable. Like, okay, so here's the problem I'm not seeing. Like, Wildcard wants to improve their playability. They want to improve their new player, like how easy it is for new players to get into the game. However, they do not want to add soft RP, which would help the casual. Now, here's the problem. When you have a game like ARK, 99% of your player base is casual. Those are your bank, dude. Like that's where you get your money. The 1% playing official ARK. That's why would they focus so much on the tiny 1%? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And also another thing I don't understand is that said that our polls, like YouTubers like me and Kishko and other people that made polls on their community posts where people voted for what they wanted, they said, which is like what he said is a fair statement. Like I'm not taking that away from him. these polls doesn't necessarily represent the people that would play the game, because they might not own the game, they might not play it anymore, and other factors, right? Okay, so here's the thing. It's easy to fix. Just add a voting system in the game. That way you cannot cheek it and you cannot cheese it. That does add so much. Just look at RuneScape. RuneScape did this and it's so successful because of it. Try playing 300 hours in the game and like WoW for $120. Yeah, I agree. It's 1 hour, 6 minutes. Yeah, dude, okay, so Ethan, what you're saying there, I love the idea. I want to pay some, I want to throw down some, I don't know, not Benjamins, but I want to throw down some pretty decent chunk of money on skins, like this skin. This is awesome. I want that. And I noticed something. You can even pay for skins here. Why isn't this like more implemented? Seriously. Like if they add this, they get so much more money, and that translates into so much more cool stuff, right? Like I'm confused. I don't get it. Just do like the big companies, have some non gameplay affecting skins. Like don't do the strike skin, because that was not a good call, because that thing actually made it better, which is bad. I don't think you have to buy a season pass for these. It's just gonna be cheaper, I'm pretty sure. So this is probably $47, and I'm guessing this is like $30 and $30. So you're probably saving like $13. You have 13k hours. Holy, dude! You almost beat my WoW hours, man. I think I have 35,000 hours in World of Warcraft. Sweaty. I used to be a teen. Didn't have time. No, didn't have anything to do with my time, is the correct one. But I want this back. Give me this back. I want to see like the... This made me sad when they removed this and it went back to the first one or second one. The reveal is not in 5 minutes, no. The rocket launcher skin makes it better. Yeah, I don't understand that either. It's confusing. It's better in terms of damage, but it's actually, it's just, to me it's just more annoying to deal with because it's harder to see exactly where it's going. You're going to play, if I'm going to play Classic WoW, dude, I want to, seriously. I just feel like I would be neglecting you guys because I'm a sweaty nerd. Like, no joke. I have so... I used to be so good at WoW. And sweaty classic WoW, baby, yeah! Oh, gives me the shubby. If I still personally like low rates in ARK after all these years, that's a complicated question. I don't like 1x. I never did. It's too slow. Like that is... What is it? Let's see. Okay, so let's look at Giga, right? So taming this on 1x with kibble is 2 hours. That's too much for me. Like that is way too slow because this thing is gonna turn out garbage. You're gonna get some dumb stats where it's like, oh yeah, 200 after tame. Gonna play Classic WoW. Would people be interested watching me playing Classic WoW? I could tell you, like, I'm sweaty as, like, yeah, very sweaty, and I know my way around the game for sure. I would prefer TBC, honestly, but yeah. There's 1 Atlantic and 10 Pacific. Yeah. What is like Atlantic actually? Is that the East Coast? Low rates make it feel like you're doing something. Yeah, but that comes at the cost where you lose so much. Like, okay, look at the Giga. Say you're knocking this thing out. It's a 37 cable. This takes forever to get, by the way, because it's exceptional. So this is the yeah, these guys. So this takes a while to get. Now, some little Bob, naked Bob, comes over and punches it once, and boom, you're down to like this percent. No, this one. Like, it just takes too long. Did I ever tame a track? Yeah, I did. I actually played, like, a lot of people don't know, I actually played on Small Tribes 10 and Small Tribes 46 for a long time. MTS stands for more than survivors. Yeah, it's so sad when you aim that Giga and it turns out so bad. Yeah, okay, yeah, what Thomas is saying here is exactly my problem. Low rates makes it feel like a second job. If not life, yeah. I agree, 100%. I just, like, 3 times is fine. I don't mind 3 times. If you just do this tiny little thing and do this. Oops, missed. Apparently I can't hit buttons. This is such a big difference. This is completely fine. I have no problem with this. 150 rock elemental. Are you talking about Kibble, or are you talking about these? 150 theory. Oh, dude, don't. Oh, please. You're giving me nightmares, dude. I hate Therezinos. Worst tame ever. Tame them like gigas. Like, the torpor timer is so short. Well, this is wrong. 15 minutes. And then this is the number, so like when you do it, it's the same as Giga. More than survivors? I don't know, it's the name, dude. Ask Hamilton, he might be in the chat still. How late you are? You're not that late. Small tribes rates too low? Maybe a tiny bit. I feel like the breeding one is fine, but harvesting maybe a little bit low. But then again, it keeps the mid-range bases way more usual. Does official have mesh detection? Yes and no. They have mesh detection, but it's more of a tagging system, I believe, than anything else. Put it on 1x? Are you crazy, dude? Oh. Oh, God. This is... Oh. Jesus, dude. Official hash mesh detection that doesn't, so-called, you say, work well. It does its job. The problem is it's reliant on ARK. What are they called again? They have their like name, like the people that ban, that they have to react upon it. That's the bad part. Use servers 5-time rate and soft ORP with cryos and drops. You don't need cryos and drops, dudes. If you have extinction on the cluster, it's fine. Like, go do blue drops, easy. This guy is so cute. I feel, is this gonna be a new hide? You know, like Jerboa, big hide baby, pops out like 500 hide, easy. 1x is for no-lifers. Yeah, either no-lifers or huge mega tribes, dude. You're racing Giga on 1x. Wait, what's that again? Is this 2 weeks, right? Or 12 days? It's 12 days something, right? Yeah, 13. Okay, almost 14 days. What's happening with the DLC? I'm speculating. I think this is for console, so I think the date on this is probably more November on PC. What tame would I use for blue or OSD? Honestly, you could use pretty much any tame. I think you can even do it with crossbows. Yeah, I think manas are still OP. Yes and no. Like for PvP, it's OP for running away, but I wouldn't say it's OP for other uses. No tameable titans and monarch armors and I'm sold. Okay, so here's the problem with duo servers. Even with ORP, it gets stale because you get these huge bases which is so hard to raid. Look at MTS. Like Hamilton was smart enough to up the tribe limit by 1 so that it's more possible to raid people. So yeah, that's kind of the problem official would get if they made duo servers. Where can you watch the announcement? You can watch it here if you want to. I'm gonna have it on stream. What is soft ORP? Soft ORP is where you have a timer that goes off 30 minutes, for instance. Then after that timer, you get increased turret damage and increased structure resistance. So say something takes 3 C4, then it takes 5 or 10, to break. The fluffy little guy becomes the big angry guy. Oh, you're talking about this right here turns into this like crazy big thing right here. Oh, that's wrong. Maybe. You might be right actually, honestly. It has the same amount of arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4. And it has the purple eyes. Yeah, you might. I think you're right. I think it's the purple from the crystal. Mana is good for running away. Yeah, that's a problem though. Like, I don't like dinos where it's OP to do anything, honestly. Like, you could say Griffin is easy to run away, but it's not that hard to keep up either. It's like a good mix, Beginners on MTS are just like the old official extinction cluster. You're talking about ARK Apocalypse, right? How long on time? Okay, 53. I was thinking the same, Rowan. I think that the new pet might be some kind of. I think it's gonna be a skin, like reskin of something they're introducing. So I think it's gonna be some kind of other thing where I don't know. I think it's gonna show stats. Maybe it's gonna do what they've been talking about for years to have like make it less toxic to tame high stats on official. So I think this is probably some reskin of an item that you can craft. That's my guess. And it shows stats, because it shows like scanning this thing and this thing. Split 4 blocks. Oof. That's not monetizable game. Hopefully it's a new map with multiple new NPCs. What do you mean about the NPCs? Do you mean like playable ones, or not playable, but like interactable ones, or talking about story ones? The Destiny Ghost. Yeah. There's an entrance on the website named Visitor with a link to the countdown. Oh, okay. And then you said that's description that the shoulder pet is exclusive to this. Wait, does it? Oh yeah, you're right. you're right. Maybe but this might not be this though. It could be something else. This could also be some scanning thing. There's a... What do you mean? Where? There's an entrance on their website named Visitor with a link. We go here. Oh, you're talking about this one? That's where I am though. Do I think Valgair was a letdown? Yes and no. The map looks beautiful, but I don't think it's that good in general. It has bad base spots and it has bad... I think it has bad everything. Except maybe the Swamp Cave. It's decent. Can we buy and play it already? No, I don't think so. It's not going to be out today, I think. Almost definitely. Make the first 15 minutes free. What do you actually get done in 15 minutes though? Let's be real. Can't even tame anything. Yeah, and it has the emote, right? It has like the... Where is it? Here. It has the thumbs up emote. So yeah, I think you're right. I think this is just pet, I think. Plates. Purchase. What do you mean by... I'm not sure what you mean, penguin. Timer Raptor as a Bob. Yeah, dude, that's the best experience, right? You want to buy the game, 100%. Getting pinned to the ground. I'm still thinking this is like a Lava Drake. 100%. It's gonna be just as horrible to navigate. And it's gonna make me and Shane rage our ass off. Very fun. Did I tame a Parasaur on 1x? Yeah, I did. I do understand when you're writing Swedish, but I don't think the rest of the chat does. Okay, so we are down to 48 minutes. How you guys doing? You doing good? Feeling good? Will be a trailer after countdown? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think it's gonna be a trailer. I'm kind of curious why it's 2 parts though. That's kind of... And the ARK Genesis, I'm thinking this is... Okay, so the lore ended in... What was it? The lore ended by every ARK coming back to Earth. And I'm thinking that this is the new beginning. Like Genesis is the beginning, right? So I think this is the new beginning of post-ARK return to Earth. They should add the spyglass from... I'm guessing you mean MTS. I wouldn't say the spyglass from there. Honestly, they should make their own. Like all of the spyglasses that has stats is bugged out, like super hard. You think the lava monster is the boss? You might be right, Alf. But it's so small though. Look at this thing, it's tiny. Like if you compare it to the rock here, or even these tiny rocks, it's like the same as its paw. I'm guessing this is about the size, slightly bigger than the rock drake, I don't know. It's like a wimpy boss, to be honest. Yeah, Genesis is for sure on Earth. I'm thinking as well. There's no way it's not. It has to be. Kind of looks like it too. I remember seeing it in here, but like this one is gone, so maybe it's strong like Manticore. Yeah, true. How does Manticore actually look? Not that one. Yeah, it's not that big. It's true. It's true. 1000 drag weight. Lava Titan that can be tamed. Ooh, okay, that would be kind of interesting. Manticore is the same size as Rex. Yeah, true. Maybe some annoying Polovia. Dude, how do you become more annoying than Polovia? Might buy it because how much you love the game. Yeah, that's the big thing though. Like, a lot of people give them a lot of hate based on like previous issues and stuff, things they haven't fixed. I think for the most part, it's out of love because we want the game to be better. If that makes sense. Like, I never give them a hard time when they're showing effort trying to fix it, you know? The turtle is definitely a Titan. I'm thinking there's no way it's not. But I'm curious if it's a tameable Titan or if it's a roaming Titan. See the turtle fobs. Yeah, true. That would be fun, actually. But you probably can't do turrets on it, though, so... If you could breed a turtle, then it's a new soaking meta. Maybe. But you probably can't, though. Would be kind of cool if you could, but... Seriously, I still want Underwater DLC. I feel like it's never gonna happen, dude. Like... If this is underwater, it's gonna make me happy. The turtle is probably a dino because there are two on the picture. Is there two? Where's the second one? Oh, there is a second one. Dude, you are... Ah. Yeah, that's a good catch, dude. Hey man, hey Hitman. How you doing? If the DLC is gonna be above 20 bucks with discount, I'm not buying it. To each their own, dude. On the left? What do you mean on the left? You're better than me? Probably. I hate water, but you like turtles. Looks like we have the normal dinos here at least, like normal water dinos. And these annoying little... I have these in real life. I hate them, dude. 4 different biomes. Yeah, I mean, 2 of them is... Oh, 1 of them is normal, right? This one. This is just snow. Like, there's nothing special at this biome, I think. It's probably just gonna be like a normal snow thing. Maybe it's like the leads. Oh yeah, the leads, like the whales. Yeah, maybe it's the raft destructor. Destroying them raft bobs. The second one. Oh, there's a second one right here. It's hard to see. I could try to zoom in on it. It's there, down here. The turtle will have 100 HP and die by Piranha. Yeah, dude, that would be way too much ARK. If you could put turrets on the turtle. Everyone hates water? What do you mean, dude? I love water. It's awesome. It's the most toxic area in ARK, and I love it. That's where PV completely wrecks you. Poison biome sounds hateful. Yeah, for sure. Is there a picture of poison biome, actually? No. We have lava biome here. Herbivore island from the islands. Are you thinking like this here? Kind of, I guess, yeah. Yeah, it might. Yeah, this is Herbivore Island. You're right. You're right. Definitely. You need more warriors being planned. Yeah, there's not that much stuff down there. I cry every time I go to Tame Angler. Dude, I know you're feeling. Like, I know exactly why you're. Like, I get so mad doing that. Just because he keeps dying to my crossbow. Gets me every time, dude. Yeah, you're right, Team Live. I'm pretty sure this is the transformation. It eats this thing like you see it's doing and then crying. What's up, brother? I don't want to mess with this thing. This looks crazy. If this gets a sal, I love this thing. This looks amazing. It's gonna have the bite range of a rolled rat. It's gonna be right here. That's a bite range. Right there. Unless you get it in the mouth, it's just like, no way. Intimidating, yeah, dude, for sure. I love the eyes though. The eyes are amazing. And it's a nice little, like, discreet way of pointing to this as well. Nameless on crack. Yeah. Definitely nameless on crack, dude. I think the robot pet like sells spyglass on MTS and it says actually like it's exclusive to only owners of this, so I don't think so. The new dino is OP. Are you serious? Like, how? Doesn't it die from being like coughed on? Would I rather wipe all official or a new cluster of servers? Honestly, a new cluster. It's not necessary to wipe all servers, so. Timer's at 39. Like, I feel it would be unfair to all the sweaty mega tribes to wipe all official if it doesn't need to be. Like, the duping thing might force them to, and in that case, then it's all good. Or if they make a huge change, like I want on breeding, like, I hate the exploit. Mutation exploit. It ruins breeding for me. The next small dino, wait, is there a cave there? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, there might be Ascension Cave, yeah. Or maybe normal cave as well. You guys good? Come on, get some life in the chat, come on. Hello, come on. I'm feeling good. You feeling good? Be amazing, come on, show me. You can be amazing. Nameless on steroids. Dude, there is Nameless on steroids. Haven't you seen them? They turn like orange. It's okay, so it's not technically like in Wildcard's eyes, the breeding thing is not an exploit. They just accept it. But the thing is that you have, as long as you have 0 on one side, it's fine. So that means you could have 10 billion mutations on the dino. if it's a male and then breed it with females with 0/0, you can still get mutations, which means you have infinite amount of mutations. I hate that. It just makes it brain dead and dumb. Like the wild tame you got, say you got 52 points, just like my rhino, then it doesn't matter. You just saved a few weeks of breeding. Yeah, dude, so cool, so fun. Makes me happy to hear, Dylan. Try to get some life here, you know, get some fire going. We're getting closer, so being excited. I think it's gonna be more announcement than just the DLC, so that's what I mean. It's an exploit because you're taking advantage of game mechanics not intended to be used that way. That's an exploit. Seriously, like definition of exploit. There needs a TLC to the game. Yeah, dude, I agree. And they need to make a lot of DLC. You have 1,000 base stat on Rhino on official. How many points is that? Do you actually hit the second point cap? The 255 cap? Or... just captive death wall turrets. That's nice. It's gonna be a pain to soak. For sure. Unless it's a cave, and then it's gonna be some way to figure out exactly how to exploit it and get it like wiped. A few weeks is a lot. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, dude. The problem, like, I know you're skipping a lot of time, but the thing is, it does devalue a lot, and that's what I'm, like, that's what's annoying me. Like, even if you save, like, 2 weeks, even, you could be lucky and get double melee mutation, and then you suddenly save 1 week. Then, like, I don't know, dude. It's too random. I heard some rumors that Rust is coming on console. I don't know exactly what does, if that is true. Just got meshed in Pearl Cave. Feels bad, dude. I'm guessing small tribes. Honestly, they could fix the mutation breeding, like mutation stacking easily by just making it so that it has a single counter rather than two. Easy. Hey, Brace. Official needs to be wiped. I agree. It should probably be wiped. And but the thing is, if they wipe it without having some extremely good reason, then I don't see why they would. Like, if it doesn't add anything to the game, then I don't think they should. Which Mega Tribe are you part of, Term Life? Maybe the turtle would be faster than Monogarmer. Dude, that that doesn't make sense, man. I'm hoping... which dino do I want to TLC, actually? There's actually... Wait, let's look at the dinos we have. There is a decent chunk of dinos I would love to see at TLC. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so Dimorphodon, I actually love Dimorphodon. I wish they were more useful. So if they got a like cool little TLC, that would be nice. Onyx actually, it does have a use, but no one uses it. It's underestimated. Four-man servers, yeah, four-man servers would definitely do good on what's it called, on official. Carno Shark, few others. Oh yeah, Carno, yeah. Limantria, I would love to see have some kind of like diving mechanic like Griffin. I think like that small change would make a huge difference. This one, does this actually have a use? Does it kidnap your stuff? Doesn't it, right? Like the Pegamastax, but then why do you have two of them? Like, I don't understand. Why would they have two that steals your inventory? Phoenix, I would love a TLC. They're so underwhelming at the moment. The best cooked prime meat farmer though, but still, it's not worth. Anyone ever tamed Titan Boa? Yeah, I did for eggs before they made the new cable in Extinction. What about the bugs? Do you mean the bugs as in dinos, or do you mean the bugs as in, you know, bugs? Part of Kishko tribe on 111 on Classic? Yeah, I was kind of part of it. I joined in for a little bit, not much. I played with my friend, my real life friend. Or not real life, but yeah. This thing, is this still good for poly, right? Microraptor. Oh yeah, Microraptor, dude, that would be amazing. Terra actually needs a visual TLC. I don't think it needs that much like balancing, but it needs to look better. It looks horrible, to be honest. Let's see. Tabajara, I would love to see some kind of small change to. Not much, but like tiny bit. Baronix, no, that's... Baronix should have a TLC to nerf it. At least the wild ones. Like, it's so dumb. Yo, me a better look. No, they're sexy, man. They're sexy. Titan Boa would be a good TLC. Yeah, for sure. Everything should have a use. Like, even if it's a small use, it should still have like a use. The drones, Kishko not friend confirm. I don't know what you mean by that. Pets needs TLC, at least on the look side, yeah. I would love to see a TLC on Dunkel to make it more useful. Don't hate your jet ski. Electroforce is fine. This one actually did get a hidden TLC. I don't know if people noticed, but they did get a hidden TLC like a year ago-ish. Jellyfish. Jellyfish is the best. I wish I could tame those. This one needs a TLC, for sure. This is so useless, dude. So useless. No, dude, Lemons, you're awesome, okay? Yeah, I want more water stuff. Water stuff is awesome. This thing... okay, wait, actually it has a use for leveling dinos, I guess. Megalodon, now we're talking someone that really needs a TLC. God damn. Only Bob's ask for ARK. It's not only Bob's, dude. It's a complex subject. Like, wipe is not like A or B, it's like... If you have a good reason to wipe, you should wipe. Plesio needs a TLC as well. Uncle is still the best oil farmer. Yeah, fair. But I would love to see him get stone reduction in inventory. You've never seen a Liopleurodon? I mean, Squid. It might need some TLC with all the getting stuck stuff. Okay, so this is kind of useful for very limited amount of situations, so this would probably need some kind of TLC to make, like, expand upon that, to be honest. Aloe is good, Akatina is fine, Ank is fine, Arthur is fine, Basilisk is fine, Ilsabufo is fine, Bronto, this dude, this big hair, seriously needs TLC, for sure. How much longer? 26 minutes. Wait, that was the wrong one. Wait, here. How do you tame Hesperornis? I believe it has to take stuff from you, I think. No, you have to drag fish to it. You have to drag fish to it. Feel Mosa needs a buff against Chalice. Yeah, probably. Have to get back to work. Have fun, dude. Compy would be nice to have like a small TLC. Chalco too. Arno for sure. Carbo is fine. Starwolf would. I think they would need a little bit of TLC. I did the timer, dude. It's 26 minutes. Direbear is fine. Diplo. I think Diplo would need a little bit of change. Dilo needs TLC so people can tame it. Yeah, I agree. This one here. If it was better aim, it would be better. This one, what do you use this one for? I don't get it. Like, is it the insulation thing? I don't remember. It's like, it's kind of useless, isn't it? It's so hard to tame and it's like, doesn't give anything. I think my timer is delayed. Yeah, it is. It's delayed a little bit because I'm actually a tiny bit behind. Biomes needs one. Maybe. I feel like they have use. Though it needs a huge one in terms of getting picked so that it's actually, you know, possible. Or RGs in general. RGs should get like a huge TLC to picking for farming. So that you cannot pick tribe members on farming dinos. Owen, I've told you the timer is 25 minutes. What else? Maybe Gorilla Boy? Or is he fine now? I don't know. It's good for air condition. Yeah, that's what I thought. How do you tame the... Oh, you tame the Metrodon with a lot of patience. Hienodon I would love to see getting a TLC, at least. And also the Vulture, actually. Vulture in the sense that you could actually put stuff in its inventory instead of it having to harvest. Even though it's kind of cool, but still. This one needs a TLC now after they ruined it. You can put the Dylos on turret mode, but the aim is so bad, dude. That's a problem. Gallimimus most useless. Are they though? Isn't Gallimimus the one that turns stuff into seeds? No, it is not. That's not it. Yeah, you might be right, even I did need a TLC, yeah. I want to breed these. Give me baby mantis, dude. Seriously, give me baby mantis. Megalania, I would love to see them have a tiny TLC, making them slightly more usable, because they're actually really good. Like if you bite a player, they're dead. Like there's no way, and they might wipe everything on their way as well. What else? I would love to see some kind of change in Mammoth, because they're kind of useless, sadly. I wish they weren't, but... Are they pickable by Karknos? Where's that list? Pickable... No, they should be pickable by Karknos. That's gonna make them way better. Can't do so many changes, so let's keep that. Yeah, no. It's more stuff that needs TLC. I don't think any of this is gonna happen, sadly. But there's not that many dinos that need TLC. Megalosaurus needs a tiny TLC for other maps than NAB, but on NAB they're completely fine. Also, they OP, dude. Kill you level 10, even though you have the best like armor in the game. Female moose is so useless. Yeah, right. They actually don't harvest stuff, do they? Mammoths need more movement speed. Yeah, I agree. Oviraptor, I would love to see them pick up eggs, fertilized eggs or something. But only when they're in render or something. That would make them super useful. Maybe only at a certain time, or maybe not even fert eggs, just normal eggs. I don't need steel C. Yeah, for sure. Did they ever make what? Patchy needs a TLC. Do you mean Patchy as in this one, or Patchy Rhino? Like this one? This one needs a graphical TLC for sure. Big fat boy doesn't look good. Try taming a Megalena and I get ready. That's funny. What I think this kind of thing is, I think it's gonna be an announcement of this, but not this date. I think it's gonna be November for PC, and then it's gonna be December for console. I don't know if this is early 2020 or late 2020. I'm guessing late, maybe. But since it's a part 2, it might be early, so I don't know. So this is probably what's going today. And on top of that, I think we're gonna get something on this. Like, I'm not sure, but this... I feel like this is like, we're at this time now, so... Like, we're at end of summer. So they might have something interesting here. Let's see, what's the timer? 19 minutes. TLC for Wyvern? Yeah, I agree. It would be nice to have some kind of TLC. Ovis TLC? Ovis is fine, dude. Raptor needs a TLC. Do they though? They need to fix them after they broke them in Valguero, but Polovia TLC to make it hidden from Parasaur? I don't think so, honestly. Pegos should be is being removed. Oh, dude, come on. Pegos needs their love. Sabertooth need the TLC. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Scorpion as well. Hey, Gassa, you're awesome, like always. Keep throwing that dollar. I'm doing good. How are you? I mean, Wyvern needs a TLC, I feel like, in terms of looks, to be honest. They were gonna make Tech Wyvern saddle. That would be interesting, considering how horrible their turning radius is. What else is in a horrible state? I mean... We need a people TLC. Dude, it's ARK Toxic Evolved. Level 30 Anki and Last Beginners. I don't know. Sure what they're talking about. Need to make soakers from morel tops? Maybe. Shouldn't be eat. Wait, what? Did they actually eat your cryos? Like, do you mean actual cryos? Like with dinos in it or empty? There's not that many down here that needs a TLC. Maybe Thailand needs a tiny one. This one should be heavily redesigned for sure. This one should not be what it is today. Customize our inventory. You're talking about like quick things, like what's it called, like quick selections and stuff like that. Pego Steel, Cryo Dinos, yeah, but you should be able to get those back, I think, for the most part. I'm not talking about my classic losing my chemistry bench to Pego, but yeah. Should make the Titan more harder than... Okay, yeah. The normal Titan is actually the balanced one, though. Like, that's the one that's balanced. It's not hugely overpowered in any kind of way. It's like completely on the middle, to be honest. Wait, is more Tops actually used for soaking? What? Is that a thing? Do I feel like the Velonosaur is overpowered? Yes and no. It's the damage-wise, it's too much, but the problem isn't that. The problem is actually the lag it causes, and that you could use it to crash servers. Those two things is the problem with Velonas. They should have a limit to how many times they shoot. How much longer? I believe it's 15. Yeah, 15. I traded for Kigagna Ikti ate it. Oh, yikes, dude. Because are being nice and call them for Cambridge. There was no Cambridge. What are you talking about? Do you mean like customize the look of it? Or the inventory, that is? No, dude, Mex is... Okay, so the problem with Mex is that their job is to clear spam. And honestly, before that, how many of you actually enjoyed bringing 2000 C4 to raid? Seriously, like how many? Please tell me. Mex is one of the exceptions to that, to be honest. Titans should have stayed. But Mex, I think, is something you need in general. New map and dinos? For sure, dude. For sure. It does say new dinos. And new craftable items. Unlike anything you've seen yet. Okay, so this is... I feel like this is a tech thing. Like, there's gonna be some really cool tech stuff. Like 100% there's gonna be some cool tech structures. Maybe they're gonna do the teleporter thing. No, elevator, tech elevator, or I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do tech binoculars, which makes it so you can actually check the stats of dinos. Why ARK is not old? ARK is old, dude. What do you mean? You have to tame a Titan to clear enemy spam. Yeah, but that's not good though. It's just annoying, to be honest. I mean, mechs definitely do need like a balancing pass for sure, but they should be designed to aim towards clearing spam rather than the shield thing and all that stuff. I feel like it has too many jobs it's doing too well. Mesh protection from MTS to official. I think they are looking into it. He was commenting something about it. I don't know what that means, but he was talking about something about automated bans. Where was it? Here we go. Automated bans and hardware bans. I'm not sure if this is console only, but... Katina Tech Saddle. The only way that would work if it would explode upon death. 12 minutes. Four times. Tech fridge. There should be tech of everything. Okay, so you have tech replicator. That is tech smithy and tech fabricator in one. Where's the tech chem bench? Where's the tech indie forge? Where's the tech what else? Fridge, I guess. Can't remember what else. We're milking it. So many bugs that needs to be fixed. I mean, how are they supposed to do that without, you know, going bankrupt though, if they don't make money? Suicide bomb tech snails. Can't you do C4 bombs with them, actually? Send me link to the new updates where you can see what's new. It's not out yet, dude. It's 10 minutes is official when it's out. They should add custom skins. Yeah, I agree. Add some kind of custom skins. I'd buy them. I know Kishko would buy every single one because he has a skin obsession. Tech air cons? Oh yeah, dude, yeah, for sure. Like the air cons on MTS is so feels good, man. Like incubator, yeah. You could use a lot of the S plus stuff. I think you should do it manually, so it doesn't like suck up all the stuff like S plus does. But having like a tech incubator where it would like drop it down to 1% would be nice. Texture, oh yeah, the tech meshing technique. Yeah. Tech wardrobes. Hatchery and Nanny. Yeah, Nanny would be a very nice thing because it's not that broken. It helps with being casual. It should be set in a way that you kind of, I don't know. They could do something interesting to make it like incentivize playing. Say if they do the Tech Nanny and it goes to say 50%. Say if you hit 100% imprint before it's fully grown, then it's gonna grow at double speed, for instance, for the remaining time. That would be a way that you want to do the imprints no matter what. But the nanny could also be set to, it only feeds babies, it doesn't feed juvenile, and it could be set to, like you can make changes to it. It could be set to 20% imprint. Or, you know, it has a lot of, like, it can be changed a lot. Tech scuba type. Tech bola of. Maybe. Talk to you. No, dude. The crypods should be as they are, honestly. Should be a risk of having a cry fridge full of crypods. Tech bow and arrow? Yeah, I like the idea. Oh, scuba is tech suit. Yeah, true. Actually, that's a fair point. Tech chemistry bench. Yeah, that's for sure, dude. That would make it so much better. Good for gigas, man. Yeah, like Nanny doesn't need to be OP. Tech Graal? What is that? Tech Graal? What? Oh, grapples. Oh, okay. Reusable. Oh, yeah, that's not too overpowered. Reusable bolas. Oh, my Popo is here. Took you a while. The kibble. I think it's fine. New tech salvo to Dodos. Dodo Rex for sure then. Increased the cost of tech PPs. I feel like they should be expensive. Okay, let's get this ready. It's getting soon announcement time. I can give you the mods, Nate. It's fine. Take diamond armor. Oh, dude, Minecraft brother. Take that actually help. Oof. Okay, so yeah, I agree. I think this PV thing is like Nate, for instance, he loves PV more than he loves PvP, and I think this is kind of trying to like feed into that, make it so that the PvE players on PvP servers are having more fun, which is good. It should do that. It's very good. Titans should have double damage to structures. I don't know, dude. They have enough. Wait, what was Daniel's idea? Like wardrobes. Most of the new dinos are in the boss arenas from the island. It might be. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe it's not. Okay, let's get this ready. Where is survive the ARK? What? TVO PP? Yeah. Take AirPods? What are they supposed to do? Make the the fabricator make it even more sound? Or the fridge? Tech replicator. OST was definitely a positive thing when Extinction released. Yeah, for sure, 100%, dude. Like, I love it. It was a mix of PvE and PvP, where it kind of like it opened up for organic PvP situation in open world. I love that. I love using the map for natural PvP occurrences. That's awesome. PvE sporing, yeah, maybe for you, dude, but some people love it. Oh, there's not enough things to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. I understand. I misunderstood what you said. Machine Minecraft. Is that even possible? I feel like it is, though. Tech radio. Tech C4, that would be the tech rifle, dude. Maybe tech GPS. Oh yeah, that would be useful, actually. Auto-film turrets. Wait, can I click this? It should be like 4 minutes, okay. Wait, did I just mess this up? Wait. Let's do this. Looks better. Do you see? Oh, so you can see where your friends are. Oh yeah. I would actually love the tech helmet to have like a further distance. I feel like it's too short, if I remember correctly. 3 minutes. Yep. Tech spyglass. Yeah, or binoculars. Something to see the stats. That would be awesome. A new turret. Turret has a lot of potential to be changed. I'm still thinking. I think they're gonna announce a map, no, a server type. I mean, right here, at least talk about that they're gonna do something about it, like have something. But I don't know for sure. Check DM. We will taking it. Okay, so there's a upgrade all our servers. This is a major. Oh, okay, so there's a major patch going out very soon. Interesting, interesting. I'm guessing it's related to this. Maybe there is something going on. Thinking. Magnifying glass showing the stats would actually be balanced because you need to be in their face to do so. So yeah. Submarine. Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool. Autofill, turrets, and change setting. I would say it would kind of be cool. Wait, you just bought this DLC? Wait, how? Is it on Steam? Something take to get your dead item cache automatically, but not instant. True. Maybe they fix meshing so there's resetting everything. Ha! Nice joke. Tech refertilizer. What did that do? Like a huge area? How many hours I have in ARK? 3,700 something. Should be starting any moment, right? I'm keeping this on play. It's gonna be black, but I don't trust. Is that up on stream? What do you mean? Is it? No, it's not. Troll. I can't have that chat going. That's... Now it's starting. Oh, nice ad.
We need to talk.
I don't even hear this. This is why don't... Do you guys hear anything? What's wrong with this ad? What's going on? You guys hear anything? Guessing there's no sound yet. Why is the... What's going on with my sound?
Where you're going, survivor, I cannot follow. Others need me, and your path leads beyond my reach.
Is it showing sound?
But I can't grant you.
It is. I'm not hearing it. Why am I not hearing it?
As a guide to find what is most
Oh,
important
yikes.
to your ultimate survival.
Oh, there we go.
Is it strength? Is it willpower? Is it empathy?
Let's see what this is.
Arrival is soon. The tests will be rigorous. They will be difficult. They will be deadly.
Apparently they're starting now.
Okay, this looks kind of nice.
Maybe not this one first. Hang on. There we go. Oh, how cute! Don't eat that.
Oh yeah, this is what we were talking about. Oh, interesting new weapon. Okay, there was a decent amount of interesting stuff here.
Woo! Whoa, man, what did we just see there? I don't even know what camera to look at. I'm so excited. Like, which camera? Hey, welcome to the stream. We're glad you could tune in today. You know, we have a lot of stuff to talk about, as you can see. There was a lot of cool stuff you might have just seen.
Is it
I will
really
let you know that is
fun?
actually the first time I've seen it, so I'm pretty excited, if you can't tell. But let's do some introductions first, and then we'll dig into that a little bit more. So I am Cedric. I am the lead community manager for ARK. You may have seen me on Twitter.
Oh, that merch though. That merch drop.
Tune in with you guys and communicate with you guys as much as possible.
I'm Jesse, co-founder and co-creative director at Wildcard.
I'm Zane, QA, design, and everything else I can get my hands into.
Usually, here's a small fact. Usually, Zane is behind the scenes doing all the piloting, but you know, we decided to let him get on camera.
Zane's been on
today.
more streams than all of us.
Actually, he has.
Running the computer.
He really has.
Hey, well, should we run the trailer one more
Yeah,
time?
let's run it again. Let's run it again. I need to see it again, actually.
All right, let's run it one more time.
Alright, we're getting a second look on this.
Where you're going, survivor.
Now I'm gonna look for like actual cool stuff.
Others need me, and your path leads beyond my reach. But I can't grant you a fragment of myself as a guide to find what is most important to your ultimate survival. Is it strength? Is it willpower? Is it empathy? The arrival is soon. The test will be rigorous.
Yeah, there's way more tech stuff in this for sure.
It will be deadly.
Apparently they're starting now.
A lot of tech stuff.
Maybe not this one first. Hang on. There we go. Oh, how cute! Don't eat that. Building and stuff. Sorry.
I like this Halo kind of thing with what's it called? The Halo's sword thing. I kind of think that's cool. That could be interesting to see how that actually plays out.
No, I'm not dead.
Winter 2020. It's so obscure. Why don't they? Is it like late? I'm guessing late 2020.
Man, that trailer is crazy good. Like I'm just sitting here in awe. Again, that's the first time I've seen it, so really excited about it. I know we want to talk more about, you know, what you just saw and some of the things you might be seeing in the future, but let's talk a little bit about what has happened just in the recent past month. So, as you know, we've launched Valguero. You know, Valguero is really popular. People are loving it. People have been sending me screenshots and videos and cool content. So please keep sending that. We'll be sure to showcase that as much as possible. And also, we're doing some new things with beta branches and things like that.
I see.
Zane could talk a
Using
little bit about
SE
that. We have a
t-shirt.
lot more in store for that, right?
Yeah, we've definitely been getting a lot of feedback that players want change, some adjustments in the game. So we've been looking at just about everything: mechs, titans, a lot of our CC
Oh, mechs.
buffs or abilities.
Interesting.
Just making adjustments all across the board to get a better combat for everyone, but trying to do it as low impact as possible.
Awesome. And you can expect to see more of that. Those things will continue, you know, to happen, you know, throughout the process, and we'll continue to offer beta branches to have you, you know, voice your opinion on things like that. But
Yeah, beta
more
branches is
recently,
good.
we just wrapped up the mod contest, which is very near and dear to my heart because that's how I kind of got introduced to Studio Wildcard. So, you know, we really like to invest in our modding community. Valguero was a mod that participated in a lot of mod stuff. So, you
Yeah,
know,
I mean, if people don't know, I mean, mods are a little bit taken for granted on PC because we have the dev kit and it's super easy to load up any mod that you want to play. And Steam Workshop makes it really awesome to be able to find new mods and play them. But when it comes to console players, they don't really have that access to the mods. And
Yeah, it feels
one thing
bad for
we've
console.
tried to do here at Wildcard since we first started ARK is plan for getting some of the best content to the console players as well. It's actually quite a lot of work to take any piece of content that runs on PC and just make it work on consoles. And so we did that, as Cedric mentioned, first with his mod Primitive Plus. Then we also did the Center, which was a really
Oh
cool
wait,
map.
Cedric did Primitive Plus, seriously? Okay, that's kind of
By
cool.
Ragnarok, another map, and then again Valguero, which is another map. And you know, usually this takes months and months of effort on our side. Some of our internal people collaborating with the mod creators to get this content running on consoles and put up new servers and all that stuff. And so the mod contest completing now is a big deal because you're starting to get a look at like what might be coming next as we continue to do more.
Can we skip the talking part? No, sadly.
Into the core like gameplay of ARK over the next year as well.
And as you know, as Jesse said, I mean, a lot of these, you know, winners in the mod contest have turned into partnerships, whether that be, you know, working on a certain thing.
Actually, I'm gonna give them credit for their mod thing is very good. They keep going for.
something where we're just looking to, showcase one
I
thing.
can turn up the stream.
We heavily invest in our modding community. Josh, you may know Josh. Josh is the mod community liaison, and he definitely handles a lot of the mod things. So with that said, let's roll into, so we split up the contest this year. We kind of went into categories, so we have maps and we have mods, and that offered a little bit of flexibility for the people that are competing to not lump everyone into one group, since they are pretty particular in the things that they do. So we'll run the winners. These are the first place winners from the mod contest. So we'll go ahead and run the mod winner first.
Which mod is this? I was busy trying to turn myself down. This felt weird since it's so quiet. Looks good though. Like toilet. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Castleman keeps there. Thanks. Oh, okay. This is really cool mod actually.
Right, so that was the mod
What
winner.
just happened?
You know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure that they competed in the first contest. So it's cool to see that modders are still around. Some of the early modders that I was, coming up with are still around and modding for ARK.
I don't want to
So it's really
overtalk
good
it,
to see. But that's
Nate.
Castle
Too
Keeps
much.
and Forts, and that's available in the Steam Workshop. It has a lot of cool, like, structural things, and I know that people really love, decorating their bases and creating cool bases. We'll go ahead and show the map winner here.
It was kind of awkward. Okay, so I'm guessing this is not the one. I actually played this map. This map is kind of cool. It's interesting. It's pretty large and it has like a few cool caves. So this winning doesn't really surprise me. I enjoyed this map. I played it with Fluffy in it actually. So yeah, I don't understand. It's probably copyright why they kind of removed the music. This map has like griffins. It has most of the stuff from SE and from Extinction, I believe. At least Snow Owl, I think, and Rock Drakes here in this spot. Actually, yeah, this one actually was kind of fun to play. I was actually kind of surprised this wasn't picked rather than Valguero, because Valguero, I don't know, dude. It's kind of weird. I'm not super fan.
So that was the Olympus map, and that won first place. Jesse, what type of things pique your interest in maps? Whether you're designing one or looking at one, what type of things do you like? What type of things
I think my
interest you?
favorite maps are ones that are bigger than life, fantastical, things that give players something that maybe they're not going to see in the real world. When we started ARK, we did a lot of like real world stuff, like the island, and tried to make it like a small microcosm of like a jungle. But then I think as we started making more and more maps like Aberration and stuff like that, it was really clear that we have a lot of cool mechanics in ARK. And I really like it when maps make use of a lot of the mechanics that the various creatures have, whether it's movement mechanics or different types of abilities that they have. When you can live in a map and maybe experience it in a cool way because of the way it's been built, some of those things are the most compelling ones to me. So I've seen a lot of entries that I really like.
You heard it first. This is how to win. This is how to win from Jesse.
Disclaimer, I have no say in voting, so,
All right, let's get
Should we talk about Genesis?
Yeah, let's
Jeez,
get
I'm here
into-
like, let's talk about Genesis.
Oh, finally, dude. Jesus.
Before that, let's not. All right, Genesis. I guess we could talk
man.
about that. So I thought it was over at Extinction. What's going on with Genesis, Jesse?
Oh man, well, should we just roll it in the background while I'm talking so
Yeah,
people
let's-
can kind of have some visuals while we're chatting? We don't need any audio this time. But first of all, thanks to everyone who was really having fun with our teasers. We put out 7 updates leading up to Genesis. The trailer launched today. If you didn't see them or you missed them, the teaser actually has a lot of lore implications, so you might want to revisit them and try to understand kind of what was going on there. And you might have deduced that somebody was coming into the scene and some stuff was going on, and that led right into the beginning of our trailer there with Helena talking to you.
Oh, it's Helena. Okay, makes
Building
sense.
you a little companion in the form of
did see that.
HLN-A. And the cool thing about Genesis, the best thing, is that we thought originally, hey, we got a cool story idea for ARK. It's going to take us probably 3 expansions to get through it, you know? And so if you played through Extinction, I don't want to like drop any spoilers.
No spoilers.
But it was a pretty epic ending to what started with waking on the beach and being naked to,
Yes.
you know, this sort of grand closure, I think, to the story. But if you beat it on hard mode, you might have seen that
Hard
there was a
mode?
little
What?
bit of a cliffhanger there. Now, we didn't actually know when or if we would get back to that, to be honest, because we kind of figured, well, Extinction's going to be the last expansion pack for ARK. We want to go think about other things we might want to do. Maybe we'll start thinking about sequel or something. But what happened was Extinction came out and it just did well beyond our expectations. Like even the game itself, it's still in the top play games on Steam and on consoles. It's so clear that you guys love this content. You want us to keep working on polishing and bug fixing by putting out new content over the next year and a half, 2 years. That means we're still updating the base game and doing polishing and feedback.
That's actually a fair
between those
point.
content drops to make sure the game's healthy and that people are still loving it and playing it. And it just felt like the wrong thing to do to just stop making stuff for ARK when it's got as many players as it's ever had.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not, as you know, it's not a subscription game, but it is kind of played like that. People play for thousands of hours. So, you know, in order to make it make financial sense, we have to make more expansions. But fortunately, people like the expansions. So we thought, why would we just stop cold turkey? Like, there's more story, obviously. We were hinting that maybe we wanted to do more with the story at the end of Extinction. And there's so many more cool things we could do with ARK. So early this year, when we saw the success of ARK's Season Pass for Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Extinction, we came up with the idea of extending ARK's story more and adding new gameplay mechanics that were very different from what we had done in the past, where we just kind of, you know, added a lot of like on top of what ARK was built on initially with creatures and little game modes and stuff like that. And we said, we're kind of having a lot of fun with that. What can we do new that we haven't done before? And so for Genesis, in
What is
addition
this?
to being whole new maps, in addition to adding new creatures and new items and structures and stuff like we've always done, we thought, what can put it a little over the top? So we created this character, HLN-A. It's our first actual character that speaks to you in the ARK franchise throughout the game. You know, so that's a little daunting. You don't want to like it to be annoying, right? But fortunately, we have a pretty good character in Helena. We think as so far the only character that's actually spoken in ARK. And we wanted to kind of distill her personality. You can see in the trailer that she kind of creates this little buddy AI for you and kind of imprints her personality onto it for you. So it's not actually her, but it's kind of like an AI that's created by her. And our goal for this character, which by the way is available now, I don't know if that was very obvious with the season pass, but if you go and get the season pass right now, everywhere else in ARK, if you're an owner of the season pass, you'll have our first version of HLN-A as a cosmetic pet that can travel around with you, talk to you, react to things that you do. And this is going to be really cool as we lead up to Genesis launch because we have a lot of opportunities to update HLN-A, maybe give you some cool lore bits, or maybe give you some little like things to do in the game as we lead up to Genesis launch, similar to how we had the One Who Waits notes back leading up to Extinction. That was some in-game content. But with this, we have an opportunity to actually give you one of the key parts of Genesis. Now, she's not complete. It's just the first iteration. And the one actually in the expansion will be far, far more developed than what you will have today. But the character model's the same.
Can you be more
animations are the
specific
first
about
half of
stuff,
those
please?
animations.
Jesus.
The personality, the behavior, all that stuff, as she follows you around, is very similar to what you'll see with the character in Genesis, but like amplified 10x.
So we can expect to see HLN-A as a big part in Genesis.
A huge part. I was getting to before I remembered I needed to mention that she was available right now if you have the season pass. That HLN-A actually is a key player in Genesis in the fact that she's trying to help you. She's training you for something.
Okay.
As you saw in the trailer, HLN-A can't come wherever we're going, and we're arriving somewhere soon, she says. The arrival soon. And, you know, we don't know what it's going to take for you to survive. You know, there's going to be a lot of tests. They're going to be dangerous. They're even going to be deadly. You know, and HLN-A is like, well, I guess we're getting started now, you know, and throws you right into this sort of simulation that you're in, right? It's not quite like the ARKs, so clearly this is different than all the ARKs, but it's definitely some sort of simulation because we're moving around quickly between spaces. But HLN-A is there, and she actually serves as kind of like a companion and somebody who's like a source of like missions and goals in the game. So we added kind of like a multiplayer or single player if you're playing single player, but it's a multiplayer sort of mission objective system that allows you to find cool things to do in the world, and Zane can talk about that in a little bit, but there's a lot of different types of missions and fun stuff to do, whether by yourself or with your friends, kind of building on some of the stuff we had with Extinction, you know, with our orbital supply drops, and you guys both worked extensively on. I think that was some foundation for like, how do we do things like in the open world in a survival game that are fun and that you might want to like build on them and make different variations and go back to them. So I think what became of that is this new mission system that HLN-A is kind of the arbiter of.
Okay, that's
So,
very
you
good.
know,
That's
she's
what I
always
said
looking
earlier.
for things for you to be able to accomplish. And
Fucking
also,
with PP, dude.
it's very much more lore-based than even our previous expansions because she's there with you. Maybe she knows a little bit more about what's going on than you do. Maybe she doesn't, you know, who knows. But she'll be kind of guiding you through a lot of that stuff. Really in a way that previously we had Explorer notes, but you know, they're great if you read through them. It's a great story. There's a lot of recaps on YouTube and really cool write-ups on Reddit if you don't know ARK story.
We watch them.
Yeah, but you know, they're just written things, and you know, a lot of people when they're playing a game, they don't want to sit there and read. So instead of Explorer notes in Genesis, we've got HLN-A, and she's there serving that same purpose of advancing ARK's story and lore. And we're super excited about that.
And I think it'll play off well, especially what you're saying. Like, Explorer notes are cool, and I love Explorer notes. I just remember getting my first Explorer note in the middle of getting killed by a T-Rex, and I'm trying to read it, and it's like, oh, well, I can't read this right now. So, you know, you heard it first. HLN-A is here to help all the beach bops. She's going to assist you through your survivors or through your struggles. So generally speaking, I don't know, you don't want to give away too much, but generally speaking, what can we expect from the environment that we'll be in this new
new art, nice,
world that we're building?
Yeah, well, first of all, for us, an expansion pack has to include a really cool new map. No questions asked. So you're going to get that in both Genesis Part 1 and Genesis Part 2. I'm super excited about what we're doing in Genesis Part 1 because it's a simulation that's a little bit different from the ARKs. We're able to get away with some more things that kind of maybe were even too crazy for ARK, being more of a physical type environment. And so you'll see a lot of new things that you haven't seen in the game. What you see on our key art right now and in the trailer are just a few of the biomes. Obviously, we're going to have a crazy snow mountain biome, kind of a Mustafar, like crazy active volcano like environment as well. We really haven't had that in ARK. We've had it like where maybe the Dragon Arena is volcanic, but you can't really go anywhere.
What just
or like
happened?
some maps like Ragnarok or whatever, or even Scorched Earth have volcanic areas, but this part of the map is like like all volcano
That
stuff.
should be cool.
Yeah. And then, one of our big creatures that we're revealing today is this giant tortoise that you can build structures on, harvest even stuff that grows on his back, things like that. Obviously, he's got to live somewhere. So we're going to have a pretty cool water biome plan that's
People seem excited about that
yeah,
one.
it's not just window dressing like sometimes the water biome seems to feel like. In some cases, this is definitely like a key part of this map. So we're really excited about that. And this is just a few of the creatures. We've got lots more planned for the expansion. Lots more.
This dude talks
items,
way too
stuff
much.
Like that.
With like.
We'll talk about that these specific things a little bit as we go. But I think all in all, if you're wondering like what is Genesis, like it's ARK's next chapter. It's more of what you love with other things that you haven't experienced yet that we hope you're going to love even more on top of what you already are playing. And if you're wondering where it fits in the storyline, I will just say it's not accurate to say it picks up where Extinction left off, but it integrates very well with the story of ARK. And I'm pretty excited between Genesis Part 1 and Genesis Part 2, the story experience we're going to be crafting. And I'm excited to take it out of the Explorer notes and put it actually into the environment and mix that sort of sandbox survival that ARK has always had with a little bit more kind of...
How can you talk for 10 minutes straight without adding like anything?
Like story things that you can sort of opt into. You don't have to do them.
Exactly.
You can still play ARK the way you want. You can still get that experience on this map. But we're trying to give you something you probably won't find in a mod because it's not canon, right? This is very much canon. It's part of ARK. It's something close to our heart in terms of what this story is about, where you're going. Why don't you have any implant? You don't even have an implant scar in this one. If you noticed at the beginning
spoilers.
of the trailer. Like, no, look at the trailer. It's like,
the details.
the guy's, he doesn't even have dirt in his hands.
That
He's like
is-
smooth baby
listen.
skin. It's like, what?
We got to contain our hype here.
And you're like,
man.
Genesis, it says at the beginning. No, but Helena's there. So like, what's happening?
That's me right now, and that's what I think is cool about this. I of course I work here, but honestly I try to stay as far.
Of course,
away.
I work here, but I have no idea what's going on.
Seriously, I don't. I try to stay far away from this because I'm an ARK fan, and I don't want to be spoiled. Yeah. Like this moment when I saw the trailer, I don't want to spoil that moment. And those are type of things that as an ARK fan, those are the things I look forward to. So I try to be informed because I have to inform people, but I try not to spoil it for myself. And try to kind of like I want to feel that feeling everyone feels when they see it as well.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I think that one thing that's going to be super cool, since everybody now knows that this is coming in December, just stay in touch with our community site and pay attention to the updates we're putting out and all the little things we're doing leading up to that, because just like previous expansions, you're going to learn a little bit more. You're probably going to see more of what's in the expansion than what we're just announcing today. And it's going to be, I think, pretty exciting to follow along and see what's coming. And
seriously, is there no servers?
Have the season pass, you may get a little bit of extra stuff because you've got HLN-A with you in the game whenever you want her around. For example, right now she serves as a light, I believe. It's a free light. I mean, like when you need a torch, you don't have to just pop out HLN-A. Right. I mean, it's
no
like
fuel cost.
I don't think you can call that pay to win because it's just a light. But
you never know.
I promise you, we won't give her any offensive capabilities outside of Genesis. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all I
mean. That laser that comes from her is no.
She actually unfolds into one of the giant
shield.
mechs.
Oh, perfect. I mean, we're going to show. I think we have some screenshots to show and some kind of.
Let's go through them a little bit.
Let's go into some of those. Let's lead into them. We'll give some light commentary on some of these. So this
Zane,
thing
you
in
want
the
to talk about the
background, what
creatures
is
we
this,
see
man?
a little bit? By the way, we don't have any final names for the creatures yet, so you might hear us call them silly things.
Make up a name and we'll use it. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
We started off with the code name.
Yeah,
that
I'm less
really
hyped myself.
to, and
I'm
no one else
disappointed.
likes it. So
But it's
I've,
just because
I've
they
almost
talk too
totally
much.
been calling it the Sharoof.
Yeah, I
But
think
it's-
everybody
it's the
uses
lava
that really.
lizard.
Lava lizard is more popular.
I don't even know how to
in
spell
office.
Sharoof. Every time I
Exactly.
write it in Slack, I'm like, is it 2 R's? Is it 2 F's? Is it 2 E's? Is it
I really
all of the
like
above?
The reactions from Managamar were so great
Yeah.
that it just every
has like
every time
20
I see a
names.
name that's strange and it's like that's gonna be hard to pronounce. I'm like, I
Yeah.
like it.
Now this
Great
thing's
code
pretty
name.
big, right? I mean, I think it's almost the size of a Rex, maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
less.
he's large and he's a very, very, very new creature for ARK because he's our first actual siege dino. He has a whole system. He's built for lava. He's built for the for this environment that you see him in. The hotter it is, the better he functions. And he actually builds up heat. He builds up pools of magma. He's a mobile forge.
Okay, that's kind of
metal-
cool.
Wow.
Metal,
Nice.
wood,
Now we're
heat,
talking.
everything.
Nice.
But he
Barbecue
can
on the
shoot
go.
massive projectiles of just magma.
Yeah, I've
that
seen his
will-
AOE attack. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and he has a backup defense. If something gets close, he'll do an AOE just to protect around him and light essentially the
It's
area
kind of like
on
if
fire
you
around him.
accidentally lit all of your fireworks on the 4th of July, but it was lava instead of fireworks.
Pretty much, it's impressive.
It is.
Every
It is.
time I see him, I think just he's a rock star. It's like heavy metal.
I like this
looks
dino.
like a
this seems cool.
porcupine.
This seems
Fire
really cool.
going
On the
off
next level.
everywhere. It looks like a rock show.
Yeah, and so definitely tameable and
Oh, yeah.
rideable, right? Yeah.
Very tameable. He'll be able to swim in lava. He actually
Oh,
doesn't
nice.
like water as much.
Imagine
wonder why.
that.
It's a little bit of a reverse take
a little
on,
bit
on
of a
those
turn
things.
off, literally.
Infinite metal,
Cool.
yeah.
Sweet. What else we got?
Oh man, this is a cool shot. Explain what is this, Jesse? What?
Well, it's from the trailer. You
Yeah.
know, there's Helena on the right and HLN-A. You can see little hearts. One fun thing about HLN-A is her little eye can turn into emoticons. So actually, in game right now, I don't know if the update's gone out, but if you have the season pass and you have HLN-A, when you play your emotes and stuff like that, some of the emotes have cool little emoticons that show up. And
Oh, that's cool.
I think there's a few funny ones too that are tied to other things that aren't necessarily emotes that you might stumble across as well. So you may be roaming around and get a random animation. You know, by the way, I thought it was sort of weird and funny. Like, if you're following anything related to ARK, you know, like, all of this leaked the other day because it went live on the PlayStation Store
No.
in Australia and New Zealand. But that's where Helena's from. So I feel like it's tied
Okay, that's
into the
funny.
It's
teaser
just like
because it was like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of technical stuff in our teaser, like fingerprint IDs and profiles and crypto codes. Hats off to all the people who are decoding all of our cryptography
Absolutely.
puzzles on the forum, by the way.
It's impressive what
Keep
they
your
did.
eye on those things because in addition to being fun, they're actually a little bit of lore drops. So if you did read up on the solutions and the results from the crypto puzzles, you maybe have a little bit of a
This looks like
broader
gacha crystal, just
understanding of the
purple.
teaser that we were doing leading up to the teaser. But anyway, I just thought it was Helena kind of unlocking Genesis early because, you know, apparently Australia's in the future and I don't know. Things
Helena.
happen before they do here for some reason.
she's looking out for us. Don't worry, she's always got our backs.
Yeah. So what do we got here?
Oh, our Shapeshifter. This guy he's cool. He's very, very, very
It's
unique.
adorable, man.
So cute.
He starts
Yes.
off as just your basic shoulder pet, and he's very sweet, very likable, and then he has a little bit of a habit. He likes element.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what he's eating in the trailer?
Yeah, that's what he's
Oh,
eating.
element, okay, cool.
The thing is if he's had enough, he has a transformation of sorts, which you saw it in the trailer. Like he shifts out,
Yeah.
and then he's just this massive Hulk monster. You can throw him off of your shoulder and have him transform, and then now he's a rideable dino for you to fight with. That's actually practical. The uses for this, I'm sure, people are already like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like what can't we do with this guy?
This is, I mean, this is like the first shape-shifting
we just,
dino.
we
Like,
just thought it was hilarious.
creature, sorry.
Because we were like, we need a cute creature for this expansion. And we're like, yeah, but what if the cute creature was deadly? Yeah, but what if it like was really deadly? And so it was pretty funny. If let's go ahead to the Hulk. So we call him Tiny and Hulk right now, just because we don't have a final name. Keep going. I think is there another one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, we originally created this kind of like shape-shifting tech, sort
This
of for aberration.
makes me think of the
with all
Child
the
movie.
movements and how
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
that's
alpha
right.
ones would kind of go.
Yeah.
And then we kind of use it a little on some other things, like in Extinction, a little bit. And we're like, man, we could totally use this to transform from like a tiny thing into a big thing. And like the whole team was just enamored with this idea of making that like really seamless. And so you see the end result of that in the trailer. And that's not smoke and mirrors really, by the way. That's how it is in game. Like when Tiny eats Element, you see that animation play and it's like goes to a big creature and turns into the big lumbering guy.
That is so cool.
And it's like, it's so cool that we pulled it off, and we're happy that this is going to be a unique part of this expansion.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a real thing. I want one. I remember this is one thing that I did see earlier on, and I was so excited about it. I was like, don't show me anymore. I know enough. I just want to wait until I see the end result. So I think it's going to offer a lot of interesting dynamics, you know, and play styles and things like that. And, you know, because he does have this interesting habit that I'm sure
it's
you're
like
gonna have to
Halo,
maintain
dude,
somehow
Caesar.
and manage.
What if I come up to you and throw some Element to your little Tiny friend? Is he going to get mad and kill you?
I hope not. Is he saying?
Same.
As long as you're managing him properly. There,
Sounds like he has an addiction or something.
Yeah.
there might be something with that. We want to make it to where it's really strong, but we have to find a way to limit it from being too many at once.
Right.
And that's more or less the theme of Genesis is we're trying to approach a lot of things in a different way to take the feedback that we've gotten of we didn't like this experience, we didn't like that experience, and we're doing it in a new way. Like we're trying to make it fun in everything, get everything passed.
All right, let's go to another shot. Let's go to the Tortoise. This thing, oh my, I've gotten so many screenshots, comments. People have been asking me about this turtle for 2 or 3 years. I kid you not. So it is like, it is so great to see this coming to fruition. For everyone that's been commenting to me, for myself.
I feel like every expansion, people are like, so can we do the giant turtle yet?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, there's not really any water in the desert, or like, it's not really water on the weird asteroid aberration thing. And well, there's not really any water in Extinction.
Yeah.
We weren't really trying not to do the turtle. It was just like there wasn't enough water.
Especially because of the size of this thing. This thing is big. So you have to have enough space to where you can really allow this
Look
thing
at the
to live
size.
and
That's
play
a
comfortably.
raft.
Saying, what are some? I mean, we obviously know that you can build on its back because I can see
Well,
that.
I saw some people concerned that this was like a Titanosaur type tame where it was like temporary tame, but that's not the case.
No, he is a permanent tame, and he's essentially your mobile base in water. He's your submergible raft, really.
Oh man.
But he also grows. Like his shell is a fertile ground, so he'll grow some rare resources, so that over time you can just have those resources there available for you, so it's not as hard to find. But really, he's just a great mobile base. And then once you're underwater, his shell, with all that vegetation, has an oxygen bubble, so you don't have to worry about.
Oh man.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna give him that.
Scuba
That's kind of
armor,
cool.
dealing with all these water dinos that are too strong, or having to have a tech suit. Like just hanging out near your turtle will be more than enough for you, and you'll be able to be fine.
That's a huge benefit and a huge perk. You know,
Mate, this is hybrid, dude. It has a bubble.
You know, when
It's fine.
I'm already nervous of water anyway, but even in games. But for me, it's always managing that oxygen. I just get anxiety, like I'm in real life. So for me, having something like this and being comfortable to explore underwater would be.
Will you make it to that next air pocket?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I am the air pocket.
Yeah, well now I have an air pocket.
And we're also taking into consideration we're making sure there's systems that you're not going to leave people behind too. We'll have some auto ways to grab people if you're going underwater and bring them on the turtle, bring them with you.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm
interesting.
excited about him. He's got
I like
some
that.
animations too.
Yeah, he's. I think a lot of people are excited about him.
Yep.
Do we have any? I think we have a few more actually.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do live demo now. I'm trying to read cryptic messages from the sound booth.
That's behind the scenes, Jesse. You're not supposed to.
No, but I mean, like.
Supposed to look out the corner of your eye.
Well, can we show more screenshots? Nobody wants to look at us.
Yeah, come on, man.
We're just like the same guy.
I know we had at least one more.
Yeah.
We are.
The fish net. Right?
So, well, also this. This is kind of like early view of it, but you saw it in the trailer, the tech claws.
Oh, yeah.
We just wanted something crazy, you know, for the expansion, and since it's you don't have your implant. It's kind of a different type of simulation. We thought, let's try to show a way that kind of anything goes here. And what cooler way than just like double-fisted like tech
melee
energy claws?
Thrill. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be great.
Yeah. So visually, you can see kind of where we're going with them in the trailer, and we're gonna have like some different character animations for the attacks that you do and stuff like that. Do we have any early thoughts on how they're gonna be used, Zane?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun melee. As you start making those connections and hits, it's just gonna get faster and faster, and it's gonna build up into like that super rage, just like almost anime style.
Yeah, I can see it in my head.
Super Saiyan. Yeah. The challenge will more be just staying on target.
Yeah.
I like the dude that on the right. He keeps talking about stuff I care about.
Yeah, and keeping that momentum going into the fight.
No, that's going to be interesting.
That's awesome. Cool. And then last one there. It's just a screenshot of today. A lot of you are getting the season pass already. Nothing in here is different than what you would get right now in the game. You got HLN-A in there following you around. She's giving a little thumbs up while you're doing your flex emote. I think that's a new one from the ARK Summer Bash, right?
It's from me, actually.
Yeah, so just another example of how she hangs around with you. All the other pet owners there are pretty jealous, I think, of
I would be.
Your floating, talking robot companion. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fair point. Maybe they bring
a
little demo of it, right?
A demo of this HLN-A and your new companion, your new buddy, out there for all the beach bobs to show them to the ascension, show them how to ascend.
Awkward silence.
And
There you
she's
go.
a cosmetic that goes in your shield slot. She'll go over a shield or with no shield, so it doesn't matter. But she does go in the shield slot.
Oh man.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So you can see she's actually kind of hangs out and moves around with you.
Cool.
She'll look at you if you're looking at her. Do we have audio?
They do.
They have audio? Okay, cool. I want to play some emotes and stuff while she talks to you.
Oh, that's cool. A little teardrop. Oh, that's awesome.
I think there's, like we said, right now in game, there's a couple more cases, not just emotes, but as you're going about normal gameplay and stuff like that, I think we have some stuff happening too, reacting to you. So just imagine, like, extrapolate, if you will, like in having this character as a real thing that's kind of giving you missions and going around with you in Genesis and commenting on the environment, pointing things out to you, giving you fun dinosaur facts or, maybe thoughts on the state of the world outside of your little walled garden that you're in for some reason. Who knows? But, it's going to be delivered with a lot more character and spunk now. And if you don't feel like reading, you don't have to now.
Zane, can they customize their HLN-As anyway?
Yeah, so you can colorize her. It's kind of amazing how much she changes just on her color. Like, just her general appearance or her, I don't know, with like the tone that her character.
Let's give her a paint job.
Black and
Let's see how this looks. Paint that baby.
I'm a fan of really flashy HLN-A. You get a really dark color as her base, and then you go with like the metals as the highlights.
What about like black and
gets this
gold?
really black and gold. It gets this really nice clean look.
Oh, sweet.
That one's cool too. Yeah, that's cool.
Do we have the light working right now? Like if you go to nighttime, what does it look like? Hey, that's not nighttime.
It is in Australia.
I know, right? No light yet? Oh, you put the black on?
Oh,
He went
black
so
light. Yeah,
good.
this is stealth.
put a light color on there. Do like, do something like, I don't know, fun. Ooh, red light. You have to take her off and take her back in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, this is nice.
yeah.
Sweet.
I like
Party
this.
getting
She's,
started.
look at that. She's underlit. She looks so evil. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Let's run around. She kind of will follow you, right?
Yeah, she does. She does. She is a companion.
Nice. Good stuff.
I'm looking forward to seeing, HLN-A and involved in the new expansion. I know she's going to help us out a lot, and guide us through the way and give us a lot of cool things to do. But it's really cool to see these lore, to your point, taking these explore notes and putting this lore inside of the game, for people that can opt into and look for deeper or look for more clues if they're interested in that type of thing, because there are a lot of clues for sure. A lot of clues hidden out there.
And then for those who don't want that, it's also a way for us just to get more gameplay to people. We're trying to find ways to not necessarily depend on just harvesting all the time or running through the same cave over and over again for meat.
Oh, look at this. They're listening.
To have fun while doing the same thing that you are doing. Like same goal, same end process, but just funner ways of doing it.
Yeah,
more exciting ways of doing it.
We rarely want to do a feature for just one reason. Like, and to Zane's point, the whole reason HLN-A exists is because we wanted sort of a point for you to go to that could always be with you, that could, point out missions to you, give you goals and opportunities, so you're not just like alt-tabbing to a wiki to figure out what to do now. Kind of giving you a little bit of direction in the game, making it a little bit more fun, but also unlocking those cool missions that we've been designing to play with your friends or on your own, and we'll tell you guys more about all that stuff later. But since we needed that, we're like, well, let's just make this a full character. Let's put it as part of the story. It fits right in with what we're trying to do, and I think that's like something we're really excited about is making it there for both gameplay purposes and to give you a more like full sort of experience playing through the content.
And what's also cool is that I know a lot of people like to play ARK their own way. So,
sure, yeah.
This is something you can opt into. We're not forcing you down this path if you don't want to go down this path. It's just it's an additional thing that you can opt into and offers a lot of, depth to the game experience, in my opinion. A lot of these things that are going on in lore, add to the game. And a lot of people get excited about them, including me. So this is a new way of ingesting that content. And I think it'll be really popular. I know I'm really excited about it. Everybody I see talking about it, they're excited about it. And you can get HLN-A this form right now, today.
Yeah, like we said, it's available now. The season pass is out there. It's the same value prop as all the other ones. Right now we just have 2 expansions planned for this season pass, so it's priced accordingly. Mm-hmm. But it's a little cheaper than the first ARK expansion was. But you also get this cool HLN-A pet that's going to stay with you through the launch of Genesis and open up new gameplay possibilities that way as well. So get it now. I mean, it's already, I think, there's a lot of people who are going to be running around in game with this from what we're hearing right now. So, it's pretty cool, pretty fun. We're super excited to go on this journey with you guys and make more ARK stuff. I was a little sad when we finished with Extinction because I thought there wasn't going to be much more to do for a while, but I'm super excited to do the Genesis story and all the new gameplay we're going to have. So stay tuned on that stuff, and
did we miss anything?
No.
I think we got everything, right?
Almost, but I think we should run the trailer one more time.
We should definitely run the trailer. We'll outro with that. So thank you for tuning in. We'll outro with the trailer. I'm sure that'll be up later, so you can get all the looks you need to see. Again, I'm Cedric. This is Jesse. That's Zane. It's been nice tuning in with you guys. We'll be sharing more of this stuff as time goes and as we lead up to the Genesis launch. We'll be sharing a lot more teaser stuff.
For sure.
And we'll also do another community stream. I know this isn't typically, we take community questions and we talk about more community things. So we'll do one of those as well. But this one was more of to just hype ourselves. I'm hype. I'm really hype about what's coming up and let people know ARK is still coming, or ARK still has more. So I think that's it.
4 months.
4 months.
Or is it 5?
Wait, it's whichever is longer. 5 months. Thanks for tuning in. We'll run the trailer. We'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
Okay, yeah, that's enough for me. Let's see. I want to see this thing. Hold on. I don't know how much it's gonna like this, but I want to get in game and see. Look at this thing. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. Like, I was hoping for some new servers, but he was talking about some new community streams. So who knows? Maybe it's planned, just not right now. Like I said, I still was hoping for, you know, some kind of other things, like 10-man servers, please. Where's the season pass? How can it be this hard to find a season? People said there was a season pass. Where's the season pass? I don't see a season. Is the season pass on Steam? Did I miss something? Yeah, the stream, except for the dude on the right, he did the right thing. He talked about the lava thing. I'm super hyped for that one. The small dino seems cool. He was talking about some kind of like limiting the impact of it as or how many you can have in any given area. So I'm guessing there's like a limit to how many can grow or something, which is good. Like they keeping that in mind. That's a good thing. Oh, thanks. Okay. Can I use that? Buy this game? What's going on? ARK. Yeah, this is. There we go. Let's pick this up and look at how the thing looks. Check MTS Discord. What? What's going on MTS Discord? Yeah, there we go. Now I got the season pass. Sure it's. Yeah, okay, it's added. Cool. Cool. Now the status is this. Right, now we are currently waiting for this, okay? The stream was kind of the dude on the right, like I said, he was making me a bit hyped, talking about the dinos, how they interact, how they work, all that stuff. That's cool, but the other one is, I don't know, Jesse talks too much. Like, how can you turn 10 minutes of dialogue into 1 point? Like, how? Why is this not... Hello? Did it actually stop? I didn't tell it to go in queue. I told you to just install, dude. Better today. Yeah. Why is it stopping? Hello? Steam sometimes so weird, man. Just install already. Why is this doing this? The new season pass here. So I have it. Check out the pets as soon as this thing wants to, you know, work. For some reason it just stops. Struggle with air bubbles, OP. Maybe, but it's cool, I guess. Okay. This is not ARK 2. Thanks. Voice AI. Is there anything more interesting here? Nah, not really. But I guess my Steam is bugged out. In queue? I mean in queue. There's nothing else queued. That's normal though, Gerlock. That's like almost every company does that ever. The season pass usually is even a year, not multiple years like ARK's was. I think my Steam is bugged, so I have to like close it. I think every company I know about usually only does a year at a time. Not common for it to do more. Right. Work this time though. Okay, here we go. Oh, it looks, yeah, now it's working. Nice. Steam crash. Dude, how does Wildcard always do this? I don't understand. There's bigger games launching and they never have like cause issues on Steam. Is it that Steam always like underestimates them and thinks, who does they like download this anyways? And why is this showing? Hello? Because of this. There you go, okay. Okay, while this is downloading, I'm gonna BRB 2 minutes. So yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I need to take a toilet run. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Yes. How can this take that long? I don't understand. Why is it using this low disks? What? Steam, why are you so weird? Yeah, it's up to purchase, yeah. I'm guessing as well, if I go to... No, wait, I'm going to some forums, and then patch notes PC, and there's not going to be anything here, pretty sure. No, it's not updated. See how the progress is now. I want to see this pet dude. I mean, it's gonna do something useful, just not yet, I guess. And I have SSD, this shouldn't be happening. I don't understand why it's doing this. This is very uncommon for it to use. Does it talk? Does it talk like... Does it say anything interesting, or...? Massive downloads? Yeah, but it shouldn't, like, that would make sense if it was the download that was the issue, not the disk writing. This is disk writing. So it shouldn't, like, it's local. So I don't know why. If I'm fat, no. Not really. I'm average. Talks when you use emotes, okay, that's kind of cool. I just wanna get in and see, why is it this mean to me? Why? And why don't they ever update their server, like the updates? It takes so long before they do. Can no longer attach to babies? What? I didn't read this one. Wasn't this like the Ascendant thing? Like the exploit with Ascendant crystals or something? I haven't even watched this for forever actually. This update thing. Start using my SSD, dude. Come on. Not even using a tiny percent. What is this? Mesh the turtle. You never don't know, dude. Maybe you get inside of the body and you do all the weird things you do with all the dinos. And for everyone or anyone who's curious, this is my amount of hours. And I started when Small Tribe started pretty much. Or I did play before, but less than 100 hours, so. If I use face cam? No, I'll pass. Oh, now it's using my disk. Nice. Now it's starting to pick up. I heard rumors that Montage was banned from Twitch. Took him long enough. Over 4K. Yeah, that's pretty good. 30-day ban. Yeah, no. There's no new maps for the at the moment. They come in December. Come on, dude. I just want to see the new pet. I have it enabled, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. How you guys doing? You good? Doing good? Did you lose all your hype from the very much a lot of talking from co-founder Jesse talking too much about completely uninteresting things? Oh, that's good. Now it's starting to actually download nice. Bring back the small tribes group I have played with you. Recognize your name. He gave so much interesting dialogue. Yeah, talking about all these completely useless things. Somehow he turned a sentence into 10. I love the dude on the right with the hat. He was like straight to the point, giving me hype about the lava thing. It's gonna be the flamethrower 2.0. Feels good, man. Oh, it's classic, okay. Yeah, yeah, give us new maps, dude. They did talk about having some communities things. I just want this, dude. All I care about. Come on. Just give me this. That's... It's 10 man. Oh. Oof. I will get my willies wet. You did get a Phoenix DLC. True. Is there anything interesting here? 4K video. Huh. I'll make sure to watch it on my TV. Yeah, actually this... Nice reference photos, I love it. Come on. Why is this giving my SSD such a hard time? Seriously. Come on, keep climbing. You can go above 100. I know you can. Come on. I bet the file structure thing is horrible, so it doesn't want to. It's doing like one file at a time, and then the files is like small, I guess. It's horrible for download. I wish I had fiber, dude. This would be like 64 if I had. Keep nagging my landlord to get fiber. He's so slow. Everything he does takes 2 weeks. He's nice though, I like him. Move it to Epic Launcher. Honestly, would probably be better for download, isn't it? Ah, for God's sakes. How can this take this long? It's 300 megabytes, dude. I would spend shorter time downloading entire, what's it called? Apex Legends. No joke. This doesn't force it either, so. You have to buy the new season pass? Yeah, you do. Not now, though, technically. It's not my download speed that's the problem at the moment, though. It's this. It doesn't actually utilize my SSD for some reason. I'm thinking it's like 1,000 tiny files. Then this throttles because Steam has this weird thing where it cannot do multiple at a time. It does like one at a time. So that's probably what happens here. I don't think restarting Steam would help. I think it's the structure of the update in itself. I actually watched Endgame lately. Have you guys watched it? Well, it was super good. Very, very nice video. Or movie, I mean. I think planning to watch Spider-Man as well. Feels good, man. Wait, what? You can craft tripods in drops? Really? That's a pretty good change. Makes sense too. You can make replicator there. So is this like updated? Nope. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay. Hi, welcome. I like Poland. Nice country. Best ARK memory? I'd say when Mats was stuck in the Carcanos. But I think about the new DLC. I think it's gonna be fun, but I'd rather preferably get new servers, honestly. Yikers, my headset went out of power. Good thing I'm not listening to anything. We're getting closer, boys. Slowly. Starting to pick up on this though. Yeah, see, now it's gonna start downloading. Hello. I like Switzerland. You boys have some really good politics. I like it. Oh, I don't like pre-flyer nerf, dude. It's too much. Okay, now we only have the writing left, so that's good. Fully downloaded. You have to make sure to have like the skin thingamajig on, or do I spawn with it anyways? It does not come with the old season pass, no. You need a new one. If I call Caesar, it's gonna be instantly a lot of talking. Technically do so though. Oh, come on. Yeah, typical glitches. How you can be able to get tripod lines from beach bobs too. Yeah, dude. Best tripod. Cryo dodos. Dude, seriously, week I think 4 on small tribes. Some friends of mine actually got a 49-point melee from a beach bob base in like an egg. That was kind of weird, but it happens. Sometimes the beach bobs gets lucky. Is my tribe bobs with plant Y? No. Definitely not. Come on, start using my SSD, dude, so I could start this game. Or I will play. I'll just do some single player just to have a look at the new pet. My thoughts on the official, stale. Being brutally honest. How's Atlas now, anyways? Is it good or is it bad? I'm guessing bad. Hello.
Hello?
To your grandma. What's up?
Hello?
Dude, okay, so the dude on the right was actually, he made me hyped. The other dudes was, okay, I said didn't talk much, but like Jesse was just like, I don't know.
Did you see what I sent you?
Which one, the bola thing?
Yeah.
The fishing bola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. They're just trying to make a fishing net so that we can catch fish better kind of thing, but there's 0% chance that's not going to just be used for catching players and it's just going to be a better fucking bola. Which is cancer because bolas are annoying enough as it is. We don't need a better bola.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much stream the new pet thing. Have you downloaded the game or updates?
No. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get the DLC today, so.
No, okay. I mean, it's not, doesn't matter that much now, so.
Yeah, right? I know for a fact that there's going to be like 15 videos on that pet thing put up in the next 24 hours, so.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not super worried. I'll definitely, when the DLC comes out, I'll definitely put out some vids on like the new dinos, what they do and all that stuff, but the pet I'm not super concerned with. It's cool. Especially if they integrate like missions and stuff into it like they said.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they reference the OSTs as a positive thing, because like that's what I've been saying, that was the most organic open world PvP they've added to ARK. And that the whoever said so, one of them talked about they wanted to make PvE less mindless.
Right.
And more fun.
Well, I think that, you know, as long as the mission things they do are rewarding in a way that's not broken, but also diverse in a way that's not limiting, then they'll be fine. Like, they have so many opportunities where, like, it could just ask you, like, HLN-A thing could just be like, oh, hey, I need more information on this dino, like, Argentavis or something. So you have to go tame an Argentavis above a certain level, and then it gets uploaded to HLN-A, and you get like a random thing out of a loot pool in return for it. You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But like, you have to go and tame one. You can't just breed one. Like things like that could perpetuate the idea of taming, or even have harder ones where it's like it has to have, you know, a certain stat over a certain thing would be sick.
Yeah,
There's all sorts of cool stuff they could do. Just to get people to leave their bases more, you know?
Yeah, base pitching is it's too common, dude. And it's too viable, in my opinion. Like, you do so much from your base.
Yeah. Everybody was saying that turtle is going to be overpowered, but
That's how.
they not. That's what people were saying in your chat. They're like, "Oh, it's so OP, it's so OP," and I'm just like, "Do y'all not realize you won't be able to be putting turrets on that thing?" Like,
yeah, it's probably gonna be squishy as well. Or
I don't know though. I don't know if it'll be squishy, but I don't think it'll have a saddle. So.
Yeah. It's not gonna be too strong either.
So what is the yikes about them putting it literally a whole year between the two parts?
I don't know, dude.
It's insane.
They better have something.
I mean,
it's good if they're
putting out more mod maps, but
yeah, or something else like servers or whatever. Like, it's fine if like, it's good that you know there's gonna be something, I guess, if you know they're gonna do something in the middle.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, if they just release this DLC and then they don't do anything until next winter, that game is dead, dude. And people are gonna be mad.
Yeah.
They have to continue to put out content, like, and I don't understand this. Like, I need to try and get in touch with like said or whoever I can at the dev team that'll actually talk to community members and tell them, like, there's so much support for the idea of adding skins to the game. If you guys want to make your game have longevity as far as monetization goes, just add skins, because the people who don't want them don't have to pay for them, as long as they don't provide any sort of competitive advantage. It's perfectly fine, and it's a way to monetize the game indefinitely.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I'm so sick of them thinking that, like, they when they were explaining why they did the DLC, that's why I made the Mr. Krabs joke in chat, like, the episode from SpongeBob where they're like, what inspired you to open up the Krusty Krab 2? Money, you know? Like, they were trying to put it as nice as they could, but the reason they're doing DLC is just because they want more money. Extinction made money, they want more money. Like,
yeah, it's fine. But
there's better reasons to do DLC. You could do DLC because you want to make it to where the game is more fleshed out with the lore, and you want to add new content to reward your consistent player base. But dude, just put some skins in the game. People will pay for them.
yeah. And I realize, if you watch the stream, look at this.
Your stream has like a 30-second delay at least, so.
I know. Blame YouTube, dude.
Sitting here waiting.
Yeah.
Wait. So each single DLC is 20, and if you buy both, it's 35. What a deal, boys!
Yeah.
You're saving $2.50 off each.
Wait, are you talking about the other ones, or?
If you buy the DLC by itself, it's 20 USD.
Are you sure?
Like for part 1, yeah, that's what somebody said in chat.
I don't think so. It's probably gonna be 30 each.
Yeah, I would assume it'd be 30 each.
That's what they did with Extinction, so. You see that now on stream?
Yeah.
They already have skins. Why don't they expand on that?
I know. What I'm saying is, like,
those skins, just do more of it. Do way more.
Those skins are okay, but yeah, I mean, you need armor skins, you need weapon skins, you need structure skins. Like, the idea that Rust's revenue comes from mainly door skins, furnace skins, box skins is so insane.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't understand how this is having so much trouble. Jesus. What's the deal with them putting out updates and then spending literally 4 hours on... Oh no, here we go. Oh, this is patch... Okay. So they added the long neck thing. Oh, interesting. This is kind of big.
Oh, the long neck update hit?
Yeah, the long neck armor penetration increased by 40%. Fabricated rifle armor penetration 25%. Ice Titan freeze 12 seconds. Plant Y 10 seconds. Yeah, the beta branch thing is pretty much being implemented. Dude, they had over a month between 2 updates. Seriously? Holy. What? That's way too much, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, so is long neck viable now?
I mean, long neck was viable unless you were going up against capped armor before.
I mean, you were always going up against capped armor before, though. What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, that's because the servers need to wipe. But
I mean, even a week
in. Ready for that. I think Flak just needs a hard nerf. TLC the armor.
Yeah.
Nerf Flak to the point where it's like mid-game armor, like I was saying the other night, and add viability to making Riot gear basically become the new Flak, because Riot has a way limited drop pool compared to Flak. It's arguably harder to get capped Riot than it is to get capped Flak.
Yeah. For sure.
Much more expensive to repair too.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I dominate the conversation every time I'm in a stream. I bet. Mr. Salty's like, I thought I was watching Caesar.
Yeah, I saw it. Looks like a buffed up Cryopod.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Croissant, the capped armor thing is the real issue.
Doesn't matter though, if you do 200 damage per shot, they can't out-heal that. There's no way. It's gonna be... I'm not sure, but it's gonna go into the same as Compound Bow. Like, you can't out-heal Compound Bow. That's the dumbest I've heard.
Can you expand on that, how you think I'm so PvE? Holy shit.
What?
Somebody in your chat.
Yeah, so...
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Me neither.
I mean, I am, but I don't think anything that I was saying was PvE necessarily. I think Flak should be nerfed. I think that capped armor is bad. I think that the servers need to wipe. That's not a PvE opinion.
I mean, he's far behind those, so he might be thinking about the mission things. Probably.
Who knows, man? Obviously, everybody would like if they fixed meshing.
Yeah, I don't think it's that easy fix. I think, like, I remember there was a huge thing a long time ago. Let's see if I can find it.
The fear of false positives is the reason that it's not fixed. They have stuff at their disposal.
Oh, he was talking about the skins. Exactly, what's the delay?
Skins are a monetization thing, man.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he would buy it, dude. He was just...
Oh no, I would. I'd buy all the skins that came out with skins. But that's because, you know, I like having that cool shit. It's purely for a monetization thing. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
No, it does. That's the thing. It does matter because they can make more servers. They can do more stuff. So yeah, it does matter for PvP.
From the PvP side of things, why does it matter? It doesn't have an impact on PvP, and that's the point. Because if it did, then it'd be pay to win. But having a non-pay to win, reoccurring revenue stream would prevent them from making DLCs simply to monetize their game.
You might be lucky and find it under My Survivors, Finest. It's so long ago, but I remember them talking about meshing.
Finest, you can also look in your Steam under like view servers, and it should have a history of servers that you joined.
Oh yeah, fair, true.
I know on console you're pretty much boned, but
I love this thing where they were talking about like Atlas learning from them and they learning from Atlas. The only thing they've taken from Atlas is literally the mind wipe. That's it.
Do what now?
Like they talked about with the new thing with Grape Shot, that they were gonna learn from Grape Shot and Grape Shot was gonna learn from ARK or Wildcard to improve both games, right? And the only thing they took from Atlas was literally the mind wipe. It being usable more than once at max level. That's it. Nothing else was taken from it.
Well, not in reply to your chat, not necessarily. Like skins wouldn't necessarily make it easier or harder to see you. It just depends how they approach it. So if you look at a game like Rust, for example, they have loads of skins for their armor, for their weapons, for the structures. None of them provide any sort of advantage. Some provide a slight disadvantage, as like some of the doors have like parts that open up and you can see through, but that's about it. Like, as long as you don't change the models, you just change the like what you can see. Like, the flak would still have the same model that flak has now, but maybe it would have like some really cool design or coloration on it. Then it's fine. Everybody uses INI anyway, so you can see
Sadly.
everything. Yeah, it's true. I mean, shit. Even Muntage had one.
Yeah.
Thought it was legal, but you know, I don't know how he'd think one that gets rid of beer and knockout effects is fine. But yeah,
Yeah, it's even bannable on official. What does it do?
I'm sure it's probably it probably didn't get rid of Plan X or something. But who knows?
I mean, Plan X you could get rid of without INI.
Yeah, it is a different environment, Rust and ARK, but it's the closest comparison that you can draw. And yeah, you can compare the two. They're the two closest games that you can compare, not including Conan Exiles, which is a complete flop and just doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can. Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue that point when literally if you go to Rust or ARK, if you look at related games, they're in the related games. They have the same tags, the same building mechanics. You know, open world, survival rating kind of game. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, actually that point is kind of funny because in Fortnite you actually do get an advantage every now and then in terms of being visible or not.
True.
It doesn't really matter. Like, you have so many skins in ARK already that it gives you an advantage.
Yeah, the skins in ARK already give advantage. People don't know about that. It's like the one for the trike from the prehistoric one.
Yeah, archaeology.
Yeah, doesn't that one like let you soak like 2 walls higher than you normally could?
Yeah, it's about 2 walls, yeah.
So,
And I was referencing that in my like beginning thing. And also on top of that you have the birthday skin.
yeah, the birthday skin is insane. Hiding your hat in and of itself, you never know if somebody has a helmet. Like, you can be in PvP and I could literally pop my helmet and make it to where like you shoot me 2 times, I hide my hat, and then you think my helmet's popped, but it's not. Like, there's a lot of like stuff in the game already that you don't know about, I guess.
What do you mean, Grim? What gives you... what do you mean?
Oh, the season pass?
Oh, yeah. It's a small little pet first and then 2 maps later.
Yeah. Getting the season pass versus buying both the DLCs only gives you the HLN-A little pet thing, which honestly should be part of the main thing if there's going to be like quests tied into it.
Probably gonna get like a different one, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's like you'll get a cool one.
Dude, it's so easy to fix. Just make any kind of character skins not usable in PvP easy. Not harder than that. Just do long neck skins, Fabby sniper skins, structure skins. It doesn't matter, like anything. You can always do it now anyways, almost, with painting, but it's annoying to do, you know? Takes forever. And I'd rather have some skins here and there that gives a tiny bit of advantage and have a bigger developer team or more servers than not, so... How would skins give advantage to PvE though? I don't get it. How is that the thing? And who cares is PvE? Like, small advantages there doesn't really matter that much, does it?
I think there's no way that it could give a PvE advantage. But I think what you have to think about is that like there's already skins that have advantages. So if they already exist, and even something as simple as any skin that you put on a dino that prevents people from seeing the blood on your dino is an advantage. I never ever ever use a soaker without a skin because I don't want people to know how bloody the soaker is. Period. Like I don't want them to know that it's on half health or full health or quarter health. Like so, if there's already a slight advantage with that, then I don't think that it really much matters if they give like flax skins or long neck skins or industrial forge skins. You know, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you could do so much with painting to get super hard to see with flak anyway, so...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally, if you spend £5 on a skin, it makes you a little bit less visible. Using flak at night, if you don't use I&I, with no paint versus black paint is less visible. Is that broken? Is that unfair? I don't think so.
Oh my god, why does it go up when I... Jesus.
I just want my mana core skins back, dude. From back in Legacy. Having the mana core armor was OP.
Talking about the shield, or...?
No, the full armor set. Why on earth do you need an Indie Forge skin? You don't. That's the whole point. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to like buy a cool skin? Maybe the Indie Forge just looks different, like has these cool textures and stuff, and it's still within the same hitbox, but it just looks really cool. And then it's just like a subtle flex thing. And then at the same time, you're supporting your game that you like to play for thousands of hours every year. That's why people buy Forge skins on Rust and Door skins on Rust. It's the same thing.
Painting your flak bannable? No, but I&I is,
No,
of course.
No.
Of course it is, but no one gets banned for it, so... Unofficial, that is.
Yeah.
They have no way to track.
Would be nice to be PvE.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Why do you care if it doesn't affect you? I don't understand. Like it does affect you, because then they have more money, they could do more stuff. Let the PvE pay for your game, dude. It's that simple.
PvP elitists are hilarious. They don't realize that like 80% of the community is PvE.
Yeah.
It's probably not that much, but it's definitely over 50%. Like if you look at the...
It probably is about 80, actually. It probably is around
PvE
there.
or very light PvP. Like unofficial PvP with like heavy rule sets. Because if you look at the most popular YouTubers that do ARK content, it's not us PvP official guys at all.
Why is this like this cryo thing? Why is this not in the patch notes? Hello? There's literally a patch note, and they...
Wait, you can craft cryos and beacons?
Yeah, several people are saying. It's not impossible to catch people using I&I. It's called being a competent developer. It's the name of how.
Yeah, they could just they could have it like put into their anti-cheat that if certain changes are made to the I&I file, that it auto detects that on your system.
Yeah, because I wonder how no other games has I&I issue. Oh, yeah. Because you can validate the actual source files? What? Oh god. Yep. Is that a thing? Oh.
Well, yeah, but you're kind of arguing for the point that I'm making, though, there, because if they care more about money than the community, then give us skins.
Yeah, that's 2 in 1, dude.
Yeah.
5% tea parties? Are you meaning like RP? No, not this one.
Yeah, probably. He's probably talking about RP. That's what I would assume.
I bet there's more than 5% RP, seriously?
Yeah, I'm sure it's more.
This has so much ERP for sure, 100%. Oof. ERP is so awkward, dude.
The only kind of RP that I'd want to do is GTA 5 RP, dude.
Oh, here's the skin. Nice. Oh, nice lag.
Yeah, it's not out till December. I don't know why they announced it so far in advance, because it's just gonna get like overhyped and then be a big disappointment. But you know,
I mean, the second one is fine that they announced that one. If they announce this one a bit closer, say they announce it in November, October, November.
farming hard and breeding isn't PvP; it's part of PvP too. You're right, but you're also wrong. It is PvE in the sense that you're doing PvE stuff, but that's what people need to realize is PvE is intangibly like part of the PvP experience.
No,
Like,
I
you
didn't
can't-
leak my server number.
Yeah, you can't be a good PvP player if you don't do PvE stuff. Did you leak server number, dude? Now they're gonna know we're on server 73, dude. What the hell?
I joined so many small tribe servers, so yeah, that's not helping you at all.
Good luck.
Why is this a thing? There you go. Okay. Is there an easy way to get like colors? There isn't, right?
Nah, you have to do each one individually. But if you're in creative, you can throw down a thingy,
A what?
cooking pot thing. You just make them.
Cooking pot.
Yeah, the cooker. You know.
Oh, I need
What's your harvest rates and stuff on single player like?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
We going on a walkabout?
Does it keep up with speed though? Yeah, it does. Doesn't glitch out.
Oh, you can't drop it either. That's cool.
You drop it apparently. There you go.
I'm surprised it's not like if you try and like
Nah, rack off.
popcorn it, it literally just
You got it.
crashes the server or something. No, croissant, it will go
much.
over your shield
Hey, you.
and just be like a cosmetic. You'll still have a shield.
What? Scam?
We appreciate it. Standing by.
So I wonder how you like interact with it. I guess you're like, dude, stop moving your. Just like you can't press E on it either. Interesting.
You can or can't?
No, can't.
You probably can in the future.
No worries, no worries.
That's it.
Woohoo! Nope.
No, you can't. They were talking about it reacting to stuff I do. What kind of stuff?
Yeah, apparently it'll interact with like when you do things. Maybe like when you're taming something or something aggroes you. I don't know.
Not yet. Actually, that's a good question.
It's the HLN-A, dude.
What just happened?
What?
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Oh, okay, it doesn't change. Okay, so I was thinking maybe it would be like added as like a shield skin, but it's not.
What do you mean? It goes in your shield slot.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
No, yeah, it doesn't overskin your shield at all now,
No.
which is good.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just delete it when you put your shield on?
No, I thought so too.
Okay.
I was like, what just happened?
It gets popped off when you put your shield on, and then you have to put it back on. I think it's cool though, because like then like tribes can color code. Like on small tribes, we can all run like a certain color on our light.
Yeah.
And then if you see somebody, you can just instantly make that decision. Like, is that my tribe mate or not? Like, if you're all running around in non-colored flak, which most people are, to be honest. Anything that can like, make your character stand out more, you know.
It's either no color codes on flak or it's black. That's pretty much the common.
Elysium, the new map, is out in December, dude.
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
What did you say?
I was replying to your chat.
No, she said something.
Oh, I have it muted. Sorry. 'Cause I'll hear us talking over each other.
Bigger than I thought.
I think she reacted when I pooped.
Are we gonna just leave bio?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Sing something about like when I'm underwater.
That's bigger than I thought.
And every time I poop, she doesn't like it, I think.
Guarantee you they're gonna end up messing up and putting the creatures in the game too early. Somebody's gonna leak the creatures before the release.
For sure.
Leave bio lying around then.
I just can't believe they got down to like a day and then they leaked it.
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
So dumb. I need to like tweet set or something. Tell them to put skins in the game.
Bigger than I thought.
I need to hear what is she saying. I can't tell in the water actually. Cannot tell what she's saying when I'm pooping.
Are we gonna just leave bio waste lying around then?
Did she say bio eggs? What? Of course now I don't have to. Okay. Easy does not like doing this actually. I'm not on the.
Like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
Bigger than I thought. Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
What's Jesse's Twitter?
Lying around then. Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's
Yeah, ARK
bigger
Jesse.
than I thought.
What a interesting and
Moments like this, I'm
complex
glad I can't smell.
Twitter handle.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna just leave bio waste lying around then? Oh, that's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's bop.
Moments like
There we
this,
go.
I'm glad I can't smell.
You did miss the timer. This is not the new map though, he's on island.
Yeah.
Just leave bio waste lying around then.
That's a good
Moments like
question.
this, I'm glad I can't smell.
What do you think will happen to the HLN-A if you use a tech teleporter?
Oh,
I would
that's
assume it would just
test.
quit it.
bigger than I thought. Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
Why the F is there a
Bio waste
PvE
lying
pet?
around then.
For the same reason that Jerboas exist, because PvE is an integral part of the game, and also it allows them to integrate seamlessly
Moments like this,
NPC
I'm glad I can't
directed
smell.
quests into the game, which is actually good for PvP players as well, if done
Bigger
correctly.
than I thought. Are we gonna just leave bio waste lying around then?
Okay, I need to get out of snow. She keeps nagging me.
Caesar, what's your take on the new werewolf dino
Jesus
and
Christ.
transformation? Yeah. I sound like you for a second. You hear that?
Yeah.
The new werewolf-looking dino is adorable, and I think it's actually really smart to make a dino that you can have as a shoulder pet that also has some functionality, so that you don't have to carry cryo dinos everywhere. So if you're out doing, taming or berry run or whatever, and something attacks you that you need to kill because you can't get away or whatever, you can just throw that out and use it.
It's not on the PV as well, by the way.
I don't think that shoulder pet thing will be that strong though, because it doesn't have a saddle. So that's a rip.
That depends.
I don't really see any universe where they add a saddle that you can equip to it after it transforms. But...
No, but it doesn't need to. It could have damage reduction.
True. Is the pet a mod? No, it's from the season pass. If you get the season pass, you get the pet thing.
Yeah, exactly. You could get it right now for 45 something. I don't know.
It's like 35 USD. It's not bad.
Oh, okay. I didn't check the pricing, honestly. Just bought it.
For 2 DLCs, not too bad.
Nice. It's decent.
Yo, do you think they honestly added the ability to craft element just for people who play with GCM?
Maybe.
Because there was no way to get element before without like doing the command to spawn it in, which was ugh.
I think it was hybrid.
Higher slow-mo makes that craft faster, right?
Moments like this,
Yeah.
I'm glad I
Yeah.
can smell.
So slow-mo 50, dummy.
I did. And it's slow-mo 10-inch max.
Really? I thought you could go faster than 10.
No. This is too slow. Whee!
Oh, that's
No, the DLC will be out in December, guys. Yes, you have to pay for another season pass.
Does mine light up? No, she doesn't, of course. What is color? What's code for color code? Wait. Color white ARK. Die. Let's see. Wait, can I just spawn it in? Seriously?
Yeah, you can spawn in colors.
How?
I don't know, I've done it though. Spawn, command, color dyes, ARK. Do cheat give colors 32, gives you 32 of each coloring.
Wait, what? Sheet?
Yeah, if you cheat space give colors, space 32, and it'll give you 32 of every color.
Oh, Pog, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, let's see. Oh, what? There we go. Now it should be lit up, I think.
HLN-A reporting for adventure.
What? We're not lighting up.
What color are you putting on it?
This light?
That could have to do with your settings, man.
I'm HLN-A, your holographer guide.
I guess. Nice. You got scanned. Teleporter.
It could be the color that you put the light.
No, I put it to white.
Hmm. Yeah, it's strange. Should be lighting up then.
Hello? Why can't I use the teleporter? Does she actually block the teleporter? Seriously? No, okay, I wasn't. Okay. Yeah, she just follows.
Well, it's for the extra stuff, Adam, but it's also for getting the DLC cheaper because season passes are
Are we
always
gonna just leave
cheaper.
biowaste lying around
Ooh,
then?
use emote light. That's true.
Oh, yeah, maybe I
Moments
turn
like
it
this,
off.
I'm glad I can't smell.
Nope.
Oh, that's lame, dude.
Bigger than I thought.
I think it's the settings. I guess.
Are we gonna just leave biowaste lying around then?
Has to be later. It's middle of the night, dude. It's
Bigger than I
I
thought.
don't think you get much later.
like
Moments like this,
12.
I'm glad I can't
No,
smell.
like
see
midnight
if,
in game.
see if like your shadow settings mess with it or something.
That's bigger than I thought.
I want to go to the ice cave, see if she comes in there.
Are we gonna
Of
just
course
leave
you will.
biowaste lying around then?
I think she did do an emote when you did the light, though.
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't
I
smell.
don't think so. Wait.
That's bigger than I thought.
No, no reacting to light.
Are we gonna just leave biowaste lying around then? Moments like this, I'm glad
We should
I can't smell.
we should give away a few copies of the season pass right before it drops in December.
Are we gonna just leave
Yeah, for sure.
biowaste lying around then?
Be nice people. It's like Navi from Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda.
Yes.
It really is, dude.
She keeps spamming when I poop, dude.
I want a mod that makes it just have Navi's voice lines from Ocarina of Time, dude.
Are we gonna just leave biowaste lying
Wait,
around then?
can soak turrets? Can it?
No,
New meta,
it's...
new meta, new meta?
Look at this. If I punch it, it goes like straight through. That doesn't have a
Moments like this, I'm
collision.
glad I can't
Imagine if it had a hitbox and you could, like, face soak turrets with it.
smell. Bigger than I thought.
That would be in true ARK fashion.
Yeah, I would assume these DLCs will probably be about $30. If not, then the season pass doesn't matter at all.
Moments like this, I'm glad I
Are you on
can't
like
smell.
Leave Me Alone or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was gonna say like you should not be able to run past all
Are
those
we gonna just
Probovias.
leave biowaste
Easy, dude.
lying around then?
Yeah,
It's just you that are fat, you know? They want that meat.
I'm glad I can't smell.
Yeah, must be, dude.
Mm-hmm.
My voluptuous curves.
That's bigger than I thought.
I want to be able to tame the polar bears out of there.
Where's...
Moments like this, I'm
This
glad
you?
I can't smell.
Oh, I'm back at the beginning.
Are
Okay,
we
so
gonna
wait.
just leave biowaste lying around then?
Down here, then it's down here,
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
and it's over this.
Did you get lost in the ice cave?
Bigger than I thought.
Yeah, when you fly around, it's not that
Moments
straightforward.
like this, I'm glad
Yeah, why
I
do your
can't smell.
crystals look so weird?
Are we gonna just leave biowaste
Dude,
lying
I have
around then?
shit settings. What do you mean?
Huh.
That's bigger than I thought.
This it? No.
Moments
Okay, I'm
like
actually...
this,
What?
I'm glad I can't smell.
I remember us going over across here, and then...
That's bigger than I thought.
Okay, you need to shut up, please. I'm confused. Wait.
You're in the big water room, right?
Yeah?
Alright, so you know that ramp that goes up?
Mm-hmm.
And there's crystals blocking the entrance? Go through the entrance.
There's no... What?
Yeah. So, like, from the waterfall.
Oh, here,
go
okay, I
straight.
found it, found it.
Yeah, there you go. I used to live in this cave, man.
I've never lived in this game. So
It's
bad
a
now.
really good spot to base.
Not anymore. You could take right
Yeah.
for it, so easy. What do you mean?
Dude, it's still really strong though.
True, true.
If you hold that first crouch spot, it's like impossible to online.
Okay, let's see if she reacts to the artifacts. That's what I want to see.
That's a good idea. She probably will. If not now, then eventually. Save $1 and you get a cool little pet. Are you kidding me? Value.
I mean, it's kind of true. There you go.
HLN-A
Wait, where did
is
she
ready
go?
to explore. Are we gonna just leave biowaste lying around then?
Ardo, she disappeared.
That's bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Moments like this,
No reaction to that. I'm getting out of here. No,
Bro,
she-
you don't realize your pet's not there.
I know. I took it out because it was nagging me.
Oh, fair.
Making.
Alright, I gotta take my dog out. I'll be back.
Bye bye.
biowaste lying around
You could mute her. Yeah. You mute her by, you know, removing her.
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
I don't think there's that much more to her at the moment. I don't know why my lighting doesn't work.
Bigger than I thought.
And she reacts way too much to pooping. So it's annoying. I don't know, she was supposed to react on stuff, but I don't see any sign of that.
Are we gonna just leave biowaste lying around then?
What happened to my leg? Oh, ew! Does she react when things dies? No. I think this is about it. Can I do this? Oh. Doesn't direct her.
Over here, mate.
Okay.
Hey there. Yes.
Okay. I think I've done the stream so far. I have dentist early in the morning, so I have stuff I need to do. So yeah. I think this is gonna be where I end it. I'm gonna let you guys catch up so I can actually, you know, have a proper bye-bye. It was fun to discuss and hope and get disappointed. Ha! Yes. Very much disappointed. Typical. But at least we have something coming, so yeah. You guys have a great one, and you guys just stay awesome, okay? And I'll see you guys later. You too, slow mods.